Oh shit. No.
All right.
The Star.
Yeah, y'all already know. Seven the Panther. That dude Biz on the beat. Yeah. We live in entertainment. Sound change. Crown the kings, homie. This is where it get ill. About to have the tip off live as a tip drill. From the court to the diamond, to the track, to the big skin, flying around the field, starting five forever, keeping it real. If it matters in the world of sports, jeans and long sleeves, they taking no shorts. So hot to death, oh yes, these other sports podcasts live as a pros course. Biz market wave, the starting five goes off. No matter who you cheer for, emotions out the window, they analyzing with clear thoughts. They take it way deeper than the force ever. No longer got any use for the four letters. The latest news, score stats and the view from the sideline. Ain't no guideline, it's just the truth. Yeah, no need to dig for a pardon line. It's always in season if people starting five. We going in on three, run the baseline, starting five. We got what you need. If the sports news you see, we don't waste time. We talking cause we live it. We got what you need. We going in on three, run the baseline, starting five. We got what you need. And y'all know me, seven sign, I'm the illest cat spit. I got what you need.
When you talk about what you need, what we needed was this 2-0 lead coming into the weekend. And I was pretty shocked that there wasn't a game. They didn't run the game today, but we could take to Monday. That's fine. We get to game 4 and shit in the middle of the week, but it's all good. Because I'm your boy, the mayor, that DJ named H5, your mom's favorite fat guy, all the way from deepest, darkest Africa. And we back, as always. Hit that box next to TJ's head and use our code to get 20% off your order with hooksrub.com. And that code is STARTING5. Yeah, the weather's getting there to where it's time to start barbecuing and stuff. I know I'm going to be home most of the summer doing the recovery thing because in 2 weeks, the knee gets repaired as best as possible. Hopefully, and I'm not fast forwarding too much, TJ, but hopefully we complete the mission and then maybe I could hobble around at the parade for a little while. And I really mean hobble. Because I'm even thinking of not even going.
Yeah, because in 2 weeks?
Yeah, because I'm also thinking about not even, because the pain is going to be that bad. So I'm thinking about even not showing up, but I got to at least just go experience it for like 5 minutes.
You're not going to miss anything. If we do what we got to do, the parade will be on Friday.
Right.
The parade will be on Friday. And I think the Puerto Rican Day parade is on Sunday. Chaos in NYC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Chaos in NYC for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
For the weekend. Are you kidding me?
But we're not looking ahead.
No.
Like I've been saying each and every week, and like I seen on the TikTok yesterday, dude said, which is the right way of thinking, in my opinion, we are 0-0 again right now at home.
Yes.
Well, what up, TJ?
I got to take a swig for my boys going up 2-0 in San Antonio this weekend. Hold on. That tastes like victory. That tastes like victory. It was delicious. Listen, man, I would have been happy with 1-1. Honestly, the sky wouldn't have been falling if we'd have barely lost that game on Friday night. We'll get into it because I ain't gonna say no more. We're gonna get into that because it was disgusting. Anyway, Besides that, it's been a good week. No complaints. Starting to get locked in at work. Um, yeah, man. My daughter got me a belated birthday gift with the last time they won. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Orange and blue skies, whatever you want to call it. Mike Brown looking like the best coach in the world right now.
What?
Knicks management looking like the best management team on the planet right now. Hold on, Ty. I'm gonna let you get there. And and oh, we got to get into your Eagles with the trade this week. Definitely getting into that. Besides that, I mean, that's all I got, man. I mean, I'm not traveling too much this summer, so we got to definitely get up, gentlemen, and make something happen. So let me know when y'all available.
Like I said, if we win, the next pod is going to be live. And like I said, y'all might have to come to me because y'all might have to come to me. But I got room. We can go live right in my parents' backyard because we got the chairs. I can get the camera set up, and I would have to get my camera back from my brother. But one way or
That'd be
another, we can
awesome.
make shit happen. We
That'd be awesome.
we have to make Jamal bring a camera or something to hook up. But we'll make it happen because, like I said, we have to be live together if we win it all. And I don't
Absolutely.
want to keep saying if, but it's still an if because the mission ain't complete yet. What up, Tyrone?
What's up? First of all, I'd like to say that while most people was talking about the weather and talking about looking forward to the summertime, I hate the summer. I've always hated the summer. I don't like the heat. I don't like people. I don't like barbecues, getting invited to them and turning them down or having to go and sit around folks and deal with all that crap and eat nasty food. You know what I mean? So
You know the wrong
I'm not
people.
looking forward.
You know the wrong people.
I wish it was September. I do, but I wish it was September right now. I wish we could just skip from June to September. That'd be great.
Hell no.
Oh, yes, I do.
Hell
Yes,
no.
I do.
Nah.
But
I'm hitting the beach, brother.
Well, I'm skipping. I'm skipping to September, but I'll tell y'all now. I'll tell y'all later.
I hate the beach. I hate the beach. The only thing good about the beach is the bunnies that be on it. Other than that, I don't want to go to the beach. And nowadays, you don't even have to go to the beach because bras is wearing bikinis on the street. They wearing bikinis in the hood and on the concrete. So I don't even have to go to the beach now. Because what I used to see only at the beach.
That's not where I want to see him. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, but that's not where I want to see him.
Whatever I used to see at the beach, I can see outside my window now, so I don't even got to do that. So no, I don't care about the summer. But
must be nice.
Your closet has a window?
No. No window. And then here's the other thing. Here's the other thing too. We're gonna get into it, but y'all showing, but y'all right now are showing how mediocrity feels and how mediocre people think. Because if my Lakers was up 2-0 in the finals, it wouldn't be no if. It wouldn't be no rap. It'd be when. It'd be when we win. It wouldn't be if we win. It wouldn't be if we get the job done.
You know what? That don't apply to us because we haven't won in 53 years. So that don't apply to us.
Not only that, man. My man started the statement with an if. He started it with an if. if my Lakers.
If my Lakers. If my Lakers.
Right. They're not. But if they was, there would be no ifs in my language. Y'all saying if because y'all still scared. Y'all still scared.
I ain't scared. No,
it ain't scared,
this out, bro.
You scared?
Jamal, this guy forgetting the three, that 3-1 was the OKC team.
We rewind the clock a little bit. Hold on.
Why he's fixing that? What up, O?
What up, fellas?
I like the fit, I like the fit, brother.
Appreciate you.
I ain't putting mine back on until
I The 11. The 11.
My guy.
Mhm.
I ain't putting my Ewing on back on until we complete the mission.
My
What up,
hair
bro?
don't fit. I had that shit back in 6th grade. That shit
Sounds
don't
scared.
fit. I gotta get a new one.
It ain't a fear. It ain't a scared thing. It's you celebrate when the
PTSD.
job is complete.
It's PTSD,
Mhm.
and that's
Nah,
what it is.
you celebrate when the job is complete.
Word. Job ain't over yet.
Like
I
dude
ain't say
said, we
celebrate.
are. I know.
There's no
Well,
fear, man.
confidence is still up, but you got to think logically. Again, we're back home right now, and it's 0-0.
Mhm.
If I may, brothers, I hate to bring this up. I don't know if y'all talked about this already.
No, we didn't start anything yet. We were just
Oh,
introducing
cool.
it.
Copy. Okay.
But we're doing
Oh
the
yeah,
game stuff later. We're gonna
copy that.
end more with all the Knicks stuff. But what's up?
Mm-mm. And continue. I'm sorry, I paused it.
Mm-mm.
But brother
You're on deck.
Tyrone,
You're on deck.
brother.
You're on deck.
Well, first of all, it's good to be here, y'all. Sorry, I was having some router problems and all that stuff. Um, TJ, I think I got your old router, man. So I don't know if they sent me a bad one in the mail, but anyway, brother Tyrone was asking us weeks ago, who would y'all rather play, Cleveland or Detroit? And we said Knicks versus everybody.
Right.
So
Right.
there's no fear. It's just we ready for whatever comes. It's cautious optimism. And when you haven't won in 50 years, you don't say if, you just say what is. And so we ready. And that's it.
Mhm.
But you could call it mediocrity if he wants. But
It is.
whatever our brother feels good with, then let him feel good, man. We that's his positivity. Then we like positivity over here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Y'all see
I
it?
know one thing. Luca's positively in Cancun.
Yes, he
Y'all
is.
just admitted. Y'all just admitted that y'all are not. That y'all saying if and y'all not.
We don't have
No,
dynasties. We don't have
and
dynasties like
nobody
that, bro.
said if, brother. Nobody said
No,
Nobody
if.
they all
said
said
nothing
if
like
Jamal,
that.
you wasn't here. They started the whole thing out with
Who's
if we
they?
win,
There was only
boom.
one person. Dan said if. You didn't. Them
What
words
did
did
you
not
say?
come out of my
No, you
mouth,
said
bro.
you said if we do what we gotta do. You said that, TJ.
Right.
If we do what we
Yes.
gotta do.
If we
That's
do
that
what we
if.
have to do.
Listen,
man.
y'all admitting, y'all making my point. Y'all saying that y'all saying if because y'all haven't won nothing in 50 years. So the mediocrity is affecting your talk right now. I get it.
It's
That's
PTSD,
cool.
brother.
It's
like I
mediocrity.
said,
You don't know our pain. You don't know
view
the
it,
I
Charles Smith
know.
layup.
I said
view
we
it
do not.
however you like.
Pick and roll.
I said,
You
view
don't
it
know that
however
John
you
Starks
like.
0 for 13. You don't know none of that, bro. You don't know. You haven't been there. You haven't been there. You haven't suffered the way we suffered. You haven't had the glass taken from you out of your hands when you thought you had it, bro. You had nothing snatched from you, dogs. You don't know what that's like.
I did.
I tell you one thing, come up here with that Lakers shit, you're gonna get your ass beat. That's all I
No,
know.
No, they
no,
did. They
hold on.
did. How many
No.
times did LA lose to Boston? They had that happen.
No. We don't give a fuck about Boston because we up on them. We up on everybody. The only problem that I have is 2004 with them Pistons. That was the
You
worst.
got
That was
swept.
the time.
You got
Because
swept.
they took everything from it, and we were supposed to dominate them. They didn't even have a superstar on that team at all, and they just played team basketball and beat our asses. So that's the only one that hurt. That's the one that hurt. Real
Hey Ty, say that
They
again,
play. They
brother.
play what?
Say
They
that
play
again. What
what?
you gonna say?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's the
Yeah.
only time I can agree. They did that. They did that. But how often does that happen? That's not the rule. That's not the norm. That's the exception. They was the exception to the rule, though. For real.
It's in the
Just like
book.
the Knicks.
I
Just like
smell
the Knicks
some
this year.
bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit. It's not bullshit. There's exceptions to every rule. Them 2004 Detroit Pistons was an exception to the rule. And your Knicks, I thought that your Knicks was an exception to the rule until I realized they not, because Brunson is Brunson is that dude. So
No.
Nick,
Stay with
no,
everybody else. We don't want that. The Brunson is that
no,
dude now
I'm
because
no, I
a
got
six
I
foot
got it.
No, stop.
a team could not win with a 6 foot guard. The
I
Knicks
didn't
don't have
never
a
say that.
dude. The Knicks don't have a
Jamal,
superstar.
Yo,
No,
bro,
no, we
I
know
never
that.
said
Jamal,
Yes,
that.
yes,
Jamal,
yes, yes,
Jamal,
I did
yes.
say they didn't
Jamal,
have a superstar.
Tyrone has been on our side these playoffs, so we can't put that label on him.
If you
But
say
his
so, but
logic
okay.
is no, he has been, but his logic of needing a superstar, technically we got multiple superstars because
Oh,
everybody's been playing like a
oh,
damn superstar.
oh,
Mm,
don't lie now. Now
God
you're
mm.
damn
lying.
it.
You see,
God
Lie one.
damn it.
this, this is why. This is why, Dan. This is why you can't save everybody. You see, as soon as you
Right.
save this man, he turned around and bitch.
Cause
what
no,
they
Yeah.
cause
say,
God,
come on,
Jamal?
man.
I,
They all can't
I,
come. They all can't come with us.
like I
They
Y'all
all
said,
say
can't come with us, bro.
I've been
They all
saying
can't
God
go. We got to
damn
leave
it
some people behind.
all fucking
no.
finals so far because that dude has been stepping the fuck up.
You,
That
Cat
dude
Yo,
is.
Cat has been doing, you know what? Fuck it. We here now since we put it here.
yeah,
Cat has
yeah.
been Cat has been playing the way he's fucking supposed to be playing. The way that we
Straight.
keep winning and getting Wemby to where we called it, is we got that motherfucker playing from the 3-point line.
There you go. When he got to move his feet
no,
and do all that traveling, there's a lot to move
Yo.
a 7'5" body, man. That's
you
where
know it's not. You
Mm-hmm.
know it's not fair though. I give y'all. I try to be nice, right? I give y'all an inch, and then y'all motherfuckers want to take a mile. Now I wasn't
Well,
on
get
Brunson being
ready
a
to hear
superstar,
that
but I
shit for the
decided.
rest of the year, brother.
Hold
Get
on.
ready to
I
hear that shit for
decided.
the rest of the
Let him get
year,
his
bro.
soliloquy
I,
off.
I decided to give y'all an inch. And I decided to go
Pause.
back on what I was saying and go, hey, listen, I didn't think Brunson was a superstar, but I'm going to give y'all that. I'm going to give y'all the inch, and I'm going to say Brunson's a superstar. I give y'all the inch. And here Dan go taking them out. All of them are
no.
superstars. No,
It
the
don't
fuck they
matter,
not.
man.
Pause.
We use
Don't
the
do
metric
that.
Listen,
system.
listen.
Don't do
All
that.
of them,
Pause.
every player has accepted their role and has excelled at their role.
That's
That make
right.
him a superstar?
Buy-in.
Okay,
Listen,
so what do you call Josh Hart? What do you call Josh Hart who scored 3 points and had 15 rebounds, plus 22, six
Plus
assists,
22.
6
I
steals.
call him, I
six
call him
steals?
decent. I call him decent.
Decent?
Yeah, he
Wow.
playing all right now. He don't
Yeah.
consistently do that.
Listen,
Not in the
when
Have you
you
league.
got
watched the Knicks play?
announcers,
Yeah.
Have you
That's
watched
when
the
not
you
Knicks
got
decent.
play?
announcers
Yo,
on TV saying Shamit hasn't missed a shot since the
Mhm.
Clinton administration,
so,
that's a
so,
fucking
so,
problem, bro.
so y'all
That's a
telling me, John,
problem, bro.
all right, and Rui Hachimura was the same way. We didn't win though, but Rui
Who?
Wow.
Hachimura was hit.
Wow.
Rui Hachimura was
You're
hitting
comparing
everything.
Josh Hart to Rui
Rui is
Hachimura.
about to be a
Disrespectful.
chef at Benny Hannes the
Disrespectful.
way he keep playing.
How's that disrespectful?
Why Benny Hodges though?
Oh, y'all didn't, so y'all didn't see Rui this playoffs then, huh?
Why Benny
Y'all must
Hodges?
not
No,
watch.
no,
Nobody
because
did. No,
he been at home for a long time now. So
yo,
But
no.
when he was in though,
the Knicks
see that's
been
what I'm
winning
saying.
since the Jets had the second draft pick in the draft. They haven't
Listen,
lost a game since the NFL draft.
listen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not. Listen. All I know is now the national media, all the Knicks haters in the world, for 13 straight games, have been saying the Knicks only won because of. It's never what the Knicks did. It's always what the other teams didn't do or because of
Right.
something.
Yo,
We are now on
yep.
game 13,
Speak on it.
and the hate is so blatant and real that they just look foolish now. They just look foolish. The Knicks are now
Dog.
went in. Remember the West was so much better than the East, and all of us knew this 3 years ago that these two conferences are equal. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
The Celtics beat the West, right? If Tyrese didn't snap his
Achilles.
Achilles,
Achilles. Yeah.
OKC was losing, and without
Right.
Tyrese, they was playing that game. So they was almost running him out the gym. So I don't
Right.
want to hear that crap. Oh, whoever the Knicks got to play between OKC, and we didn't care who we played. We just said from the very beginning, since we got Leon Rose, Steve Stout, Worldwide West, from the time we got Tibbs and Julius, one game at a time, all we want is constant improvement. And that is all this team has done. We went from the laughing stock, from the sewer juice, 40 ounce of the, of the NBA, to the best front office in the league, hands down.
Zip them up
And now we
and
here.
zip it out.
They're here for a reason. And even the alien, when before game 1 or 2, they asked him what he thought about playing Knicks. He said, "Yeah, he's not surprised. They deserve to be here." Like when you play against that team, you know it's real. Everybody else has got a microphone, is out there just saying that there's so much Knicks hate in the national media.
No,
They hate to have to cover him, but hey, it's all right.
Also, they said Wemby hasn't played against a player like Cat this entire playoff series.
That's the blueprint to
And
beat
he
him. You gotta
hasn't.
make him. You gotta make it. You gotta make a move. And then when Cass is down, you got Mitch wearing his ass out.
Yep.
It's a perfect. It's a perfect.
What?
Perfect
Which,
start.
hold on, no, let's not go past that point right there for a second,
Mhm.
because I want to just this last game, because like I told y'all, me and my jinx. So I stayed away till about the second half. Like I was peeking in and out. I was at work watching, but I had it on. I was coming in, watching, going away. I was coming in, all right, fuck, watching. And then I stayed in there for the whole third, fourth quarter. And, the heart palpitations set in and that shit hurt.
Yes.
But
You know how it goes.
but
You know how it goes.
the league had to come back and rescind, because you mentioned Mitchell Robinson, which I just learned. I didn't know that's David Robinson's nephew. I didn't know that.
No, it's not. They said that was false.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
said that
them
was
dudes is
false.
But
not
anyway,
related.
false information. My bad. That's
It's all good.
fake news. Real fake news. Donald Trump. But yeah, nah. So they rescinded the technical foul that they called on him
Mm.
because of the one-sided officiating.
That's right.
This whole series has been absurd. And to see this guy Tony Brothers all he did was change jerseys. Like
Yeah.
that's the most egregious thing, and yet we're still doing what we got to do, playing through the officiating.
That's right.
This was one of the worst officiated games I think I've ever
In the
watched.
finals, it's never been this bad. It's never been this
Everything,
bad.
This was
everything.
an egregious attempt to make this series go longer by the
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah.
And hiring referee Danny Davis to be in the NBA. So
I don't
dangerous Danny Davis.
that's right.
Shout out to wrestler. Dangerous Danny Davis.
I would have ever said. I don't think I would have ever said, I'd rather Scott Foster, man.
Yeah, look.
Like, yeah, it's bad.
Man, give me the gambling
What was
nigga
that
back.
shit? What was that shit De'Aaron Fox got away with? He did a triple spin, double dribble, went and hit the layup and got an and one out of it.
Yeah,
How do you not call that?
Dude, they were overlooking. To say Wemby is a clean player would be absolutely fucking absurd.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not shitting on Wemby. I'm not shitting on Wembanyama. I'm not shitting on Wembanyama at all. The dude is one of the greatest in the game today. But son, all that fucking pre-series reporting of you with the monks, you with the fucking nuns and the priests and all throw all that bullshit out the window, because you are not acting Christ-like. You are not acting Zen. None of that shit. And this nigga's getting away with all of it.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. Fucking Mitchell Robinson, he got hit at that tech. And that was like normal fouls, or like, as I explained it, when you get into a fight in school, it's always the second person. It's never the first.
Yeah, the most egregious shit they could do was get Karl Anthony Towns out the game.
Yeah.
Dude, they had
bullshit calls.
They had Josh Hart in foul trouble. They had Josh Hart in foul trouble by the fucking half.
Mm-hmm.
One was legit his. That flagrant was legit his. He earned that.
but that one, they should have called the kickball. Yeah. They should have called the kickball, and it should have been Knicks ball after.
In the 2-minute report
on Cornette.
Yeah. In the 2-minute report, they said the last 2 minutes, no calls were missed and all foul calls were legit. That's exactly what they said. They're towing the company line for this one, bro.
Uh-huh.
God help them if they start doing this bullshit in the Garden, because tomorrow is going to be fucking insane. It's going to be insane tomorrow. It's
and
going to have
not
to
to
grind
fast
up to
forward it,
like a level you've
and
never seen.
not to fast forward the conversation much, but it's gonna be insane, especially if that orange asshole does show up.
Yeah, and that's my
That's the
It
problem.
only
would be
thing that doesn't
it
sit
would
right with me. It
it
doesn't
would be
sit right.
best for his health to stay the fuck away.
I hope they
James
do.
Dolan, we know James Dolan is a fucking MAGA contributor because he's a billionaire that wants his breaks. But nigga, keep your friend away from this one
Dan,
because it's not gonna disrupt the team. But man, listen, and I already seen the post. I already seen the post where they just, Secret Service said this is going to be on some TSA level security checks coming in. They was
oh
like, no
really? Like
bags is
like like
coming
at the
in. Yeah,
correspondence dinner when your man got in with the long rifle? It's going to be like
word.
that.
I'm about to say there better not be no assassination attempts tomorrow.
So
That's
the
still a
only thing
championship
I
win
don't
if it
want,
happens.
the only thing I don't want is him visiting the locker room. Keep his ass away from the locker room, bro.
I say keep his ass away from everything because he's a walking curse. Everything he touches turns to shit.
Mhm.
Yep.
let
Everything
him
he
go
touches
to
turns to shit.
let him go to San Antonio's locker room like he did the
Yeah.
Chiefs against my
Let
Eagles.
him, let him go to Texas. They voted for him. Let him go there. Let him go root for
Yeah.
them. But
Too
they
bad it
canceled
ain't
all
going
the
back
fucking
there.
watch parties and shit outside the garden because of this motherfucker. Don't disturb the
Wow.
vibe. And James Dolan is another one. Everything he touches turns to shit. We didn't get good till Leon Rose told him his hands off. So
Hmm.
Yep.
that is what we're playing against. So the Knicks now have to have enough positive energy to even combat that shit, combat the refs, combat the NBA, and the Spurs.
Look,
So it's Knicks versus everybody.
Hmm.
yeah, but we
Literally.
want to talk about the refs, but the Spurs had to combat the refs their last series too. So I think it's even Stevens with that because the Spurs had to combat the refs to beat OKC. So
They did, but it ain't even Steven.
so
But it's
No.
Word.
I mean
Yeah,
I
nothing to
they're
do with
yeah,
that.
getting
I mean
they're getting the
I
home
don't care if y'all
cooking
had
now,
nothing to
which
do
they
with
ain't
it.
even at home.
Did you see the police report Brunson filled out after the game for assault and battery?
But
Did you see the police report?
here's the other point I wanted to make though. Y'all want to sit up here and talk about how like people talk about how the East is weak and the West is strong in the East, but here's the thing. They're going off of what we've seen. The top 5 teams in the NBA this year were the Thunder, the Spurs, the Pistons, the Nuggets, and the Lakers. So 4 of the top 5 teams in the league was in the Western Conference, bro. And that's what we
Nuggets,
got. That's
That's
all we have to go off.
that's opinion, bro. That's
Yeah, the
Yeah, that
opinion.
gotta
Lakers. The
be
Lakers was
opinion.
5th.
That's opinion. The
The
Lakers and
Lakers
Nuggets
was
was
5th.
not. It don't matter. They
The,
just the Lakers were so good.
they
They
were,
put up such a fight against OKC. That's how good the
by,
Lakers were,
by,
right?
by record,
The Nuggets. How
the
good were the
Lakers
Nuggets?
17.
Who
Thunder,
cares about the
Spurs,
record,
Pistons,
baby? Who
Nuggets,
Tyrone, if
cares?
Lakers.
you want to go
The
by
eye
record,
test.
the
Go about
Knicks
the eye
would
That's
finish
what
test.
they go
fourth in the
by.
East.
That's what
Because
they
the
If
go
they're
by.
Celtics.
going by record, the Knicks would have been
Yeah.
fourth in the East, ahead of
Yes.
your Lakers
You mean in the West?
The
in the
Lakers
West.
and the Lakers and the Knicks had the same exact record.
Did they?
And the
I
Knicks,
thought they
the
had
Lakers
them by
and the
2
Knicks had
games.
the same record. Huh?
So they would have
Lakers and
been
the Knicks
just
got the same record, dog.
and you know what their record was against the East? It was like 18-12 or some shit like that. They smacked people in the West all season.
I'm saying that all we have to go on with what conference is better is going by how they played in the regular season. And you want to see that's the thing. So the Lakers are so bad, but they had the same record as the Knicks. So a bad
So
team in the West is just as good as one of the top teams in the East, bro.
let me ask
Absolutely
you
not,
this:
fam. Absolutely
if
not.
the
Because what about the
if the
Celtics?
That's
West
what
was
they go off of.
if
I'm
the
not saying
West
that's
was
true. I'm
so
saying that's
tough,
what everybody goes off of. So when people
if
say
the
the
West
East is
was
weak,
so
the West
tough,
is strong,
if the West was so tough, how come nobody's repeated in 8 years? In 8
that's what.
years, nobody in the West has repeated. How
But
tough is
what?
the West, bro?
No, y'all saying that what the commentators, what the people are saying. This is what they're going off of. This is why they're saying it. I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying
That's
these
not
are the
what they
reasons
going
why
on.
they're saying it. They
We
go
know
off
we
of record.
They
we
call the
already
East the
know
JV.
now.
They call
Yeah,
the
that
East the JV, bro.
and
They
the
go off
national
of
media.
record.
No, they don't. They go off of their own personal opinion, which is trash, as we now
Why?
know. A lot of them don't even watch the games.
Why
The
would
the
somebody's personal opinion be that the Lakers would be better than anyone in the East?
because of the brand,
Why would
Because
man.
that
what
be anybody's
that
opinion?
is
The brand, fam.
the brand, and what you mentioned before pre-show, that whole stupid superstar label.
The brand
The
and Bron.
Lakers have more than one. The
Mhm.
Lakers
No, they
have two
don't.
superstars. Yes,
That's
they
right.
do.
They got
They got
LeBron.
LeBron and
And
Luka.
Caitlin Clark.
LeBron's not a superstar. LeBron is not a superstar in this league right now. Y'all got to be kidding me. LeBron's not a superstar. LeBron's living off a past life. In this league right now, LeBron's a regular ass dude, man. He ain't no superstar right now. He's a regular ass dude.
So let me read you off the last eight NBA champions. The Warriors in 18, the Raptors in 19, the Lakers in 20, Milwaukee in 21, Warriors again in 22, Nuggets in 23, Celtics in 24, Oklahoma in 25.
That seems even to me. That's
That's
even.
dominant. That's not dominant, bro.
Yeah, the league
That's
is fucking
not dominant.
even. Yes.
That's not dominant.
It's
That's
just the
not
narrative
dominant
these
at
guys
all.
push. And we all know the
That's
sports
not
media is full of
dominant
shit.
at all, bro.
Do we not know sports media is full of shit at this point?
Pretty much.
You know, it's just full of shit. They're going to push whatever narrative they want to push. The rest is so much more dominant. The Celtics were supposed to come out of the East, remember? They lost to the Sixers. But when the Knicks but everybody said the Sixers were going to beat the Knicks. Remember that shit? But when the Knicks beat the Sixers, the Sixers ain't so
And they
good
got
all of a sudden.
mollywopped.
But the team that beat the Celtics isn't that good. Okay, got it. Got it.
I'm
No,
saying,
Yeah.
by record, the West typically has more higher ranked teams than the East by record, and so that's how they have a means to say what they say.
You need to
Does
go
that
back
make it
and
true?
check
No.
that yourself, brother. You need to go
All right,
back
so-
and check that yourself, brother.
Can y'all hear me?
Yo, the
Yes,
top
yes,
three
yes.
teams.
Can
The
y'all hear
top
me?
three teams in the
Yes.
league are in the West almost every season, bro.
I hear you. I
Okay.
hear
Top
you.
three teams
So,
in the league are in
all
the
right,
West
when-
almost every season.
When Tyrone stopped yelling for a second. All right. So the definition of a superstar is an exceptionally famous, highly talented, and successful person, typically in entertainment, media, and sports. So you're telling me that LeBron James is no longer exceptionally famous and highly talented nor successful.
That's terrible, Ty.
That's why.
Are
That's
you
why
telling me
Cleveland
that?
wants him back next year, right? That's why Cleveland wants him back next year because he's not a superstar. Come on, dogs.
That's
Come on,
that's
man.
why I hate the label superstar when it comes to the WWE and obviously when it comes to sports. Because yes, every team has somebody that's generally the most, highly famous. Everybody has that. But you can be
Household name.
highly
Best.
you can be highly famous, you can be a household name, but then still be shit. You have no crossover. Like that's something that I look at for a superstar. That's why WWE wrestlers are not. I mean, they're not wrestlers, but they're not all superstars because not all of them are highly exceptional. But we're not talking about that. I just hate that term. Superstar is like fucking Chris Paul was a superstar. But you say in the league, what did he do? He didn't win no chips or nothing, but he was one of the
Melo
most
was a
famous.
superstar, and the Knicks were
Melo-
shit. Melo was a superstar.
superstar. You know what I'm saying? That label of superstar could go to so many people that we could sit back and be like, arguing. Like one name in my head, I'm thinking right now, and I'm thinking something like Offcut. Rasheed Wallace could be considered a fucking superstar. You know what I'm saying? Fucking obviously Derrick Rose considered a super. I mean, it's considered a
Iverson
superstar.
was a
Allen
Allen
Iverson.
Iverson,
Listen,
He ain't shit.
Dikembe Mutombo, superstar.
McGrady.
Shit like
Patrick Ewing,
Tracy McGrady. That's
Tracy
out to
McGrady.
Tracy McGrady. He just got the job. He's got the job up here at Wagner College, and his son's going there.
y'all name
Oh shoot.
Go ahead, Tyrone. We laid out for your soliloquy. Did you freeze? Yeah, he froze, and he froze in his
Oh,
chin
man.
post.
The
There he
gods have
is.
spoken. The gods have spoken.
Go ahead, Tyrone. But you was getting ready to go off.
No, he still froze. That hand didn't move. The hand didn't move from the chin.
Uh-oh.
But listen, honestly, like
here.
right now, like when I went to visit Cartagena, right? I didn't feel unsafe when I was there, right? That's the way I feel about the Knicks winning the chip. Even that last game, I felt that they weren't going to lose that game because of the way they've played throughout this entire playoff run. I
They're
still
seasoned,
felt
man.
that Right. I felt that if we get the ball last, we were going to do something to win that game. And that's all they have proven in the last 40 something days that they're out here and they're trying to win this game. That's all they're focused on. Bridges,
And
Shannon,
they
Brunson,
capitalized on the right mistakes
Towns,
that the Spurs was making.
Deuce. Everybody says the same thing in the interview. It's 0-0. We're
Shit.
back to one. They play every game like it's the fucking sudden death. Shout out to Brunson for keeping these guys focused and treating it like the NCAA Final Fours. You know what I'm saying? Where you win and you go home. That's the way they're treating every game. They're not trying to go home. Bridges said it the other day. He said, I'm leaving that all on the court. What's left for me to do? Where am I going? The off season is next. So there's no more games after this. I'm going to leave it all out there.
But
The Spurs are not playing like that. The Spurs are playing like their championship was against OKC, and they're not ready for this level. They're not ready for this level right here.
who said that?
Listen, I think that loss last on Friday night is going to do the same thing it did to the Cavs when the Knicks came back down from 20-something points.
That's right.
I think they're just going to be out of it because if the Knicks go up big in the first half, it's over. Play the saxophones, bro. Light them
Percentage
horns
on
up.
percentage on Wemby doing something stupid in Game 3.
No. But two things
I
I
want to say about
said.
75%.
I'd say 60-40.
Two things I said though. I said last week that the Spurs were going to lose this championship because they was treating OKC like their championship. I said it last week that they was too emotional about beating OKC, and they weren't going to be focused on this championship, right? And number two, there is something to be said. There is something to be said about the fact that the Knicks won that game because Wemby made a very stupid threw a ball into someone's back
You choked, bro.
late in that game. There is something to be said about that. You know what I mean?
There is, but there is, Tyrone, but you can't. It's one of those things of you can't put the whole onus on the bad mistakes at the wrong time.
Right, man.
You can't fully. No, yeah. No, I'm just stating we're talking in generals, and I'm just saying like Wemby made the bad mistake made the bad mistake at the end that caused the turnover that put Brunson on the line, and then he missed the critical shot, because they believed that the ball needed to be in his hands to finish the game. And he was shooting that night. He was hitting threes, he was pulling up from wherever and was dropping shots, but they missed a lot of great looks too. That all combines into everything. But
listen, if they felt that way, they should have never been in that position in the first place. With all the shit that they was getting from the refs, they was beating on Brunson for 94 feet, bringing the ball up. They had everything in their favor, and they still lost. Bro, listen, they had an opportunity to blow the game open with Cat and Brunson on the bench. What happened? We go up 14 points.
Right. If y'all notice,
if y'all
notice, I think
Bridges was cooking them. Bridges was cooking them. Yeah, it was the third quarter. It was the third quarter going into the fourth.
Okay, right. So
let him go.
The third quarter going into the fourth, we had kept our bench players. We kept our bench players on there, whatever, to give them to give the starters some extra burn.
Right.
I mean extra rest.
Right.
And we were able to keep up.
Towns had 4 fouls on him already.
Yeah.
Brunson was tired. You couldn't bring Towns back in right away. And Bridges cooked. Deuce hit a huge three. Shamit hit a huge three. Alvarado had a key offensive rebound. You know what I'm saying? Everybody did what they were supposed to do, bro.
I think one thing that we have to remember though, and I'm talking objectively now. You know what I'm saying? Wemby's only 22, right?
That's it.
So we have to get this. We have to get this dude right now if we can.
Right.
And this Spurs team is an extremely young team. You know what I'm saying?
Which I got a statement off of that. I'm gonna ask the question in a little while.
Well,
Shout out to my brother Drill Sergeant, who he made a statement yesterday on our call that I said I'm gonna talk about this shit on the show, but we'll get to that in a second. But I can't not state that the Spurs was playing, because you mentioned it, TJ, with they were picking up Brunson full court.
Right.
But yet, so the Spurs were playing really fucking good defense at times. But the one thing that we were doing, again, playing the team game, the right cuts were being made. And once again, we capitalized every time we had Wemby outside of the paint.
Let me
Every
ask you
single
this.
time.
Let me ask you this. Is the blueprint getting you a good shooting big to draw Wemby out the key to neutralizing him so the rest of your players can eat? Is that the blueprint? Because the rest of the team is going to have to start doing that.
Well, I mean, that's just the blueprint for right now. We can't call the future on that, but that's just for right now. And it's working because Wemby kind of has been having the. Yeah, it's coming down. It came down real hard for like 10 minutes here.
Yeah, I'm stuck under just a regular umbrella fan.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. I
This
had the
too
porch.
shall pass. It's gonna pass because I got it
I had the
first.
porch. But
It's gonna pass.
But no, but what was that? I was trying to say, Wemby, like keeping it's not a 100% blueprint because it's working for us right now. And what I was trying to get to was Wemby has had to freaking guard or face everybody around that 3-point line because that's where he was enjoying the play for some reason. And he had to see everybody from there. And we were there was something. No, hold on, because there was something that we were doing, which was we were making those cuts that left these niggas behind us that was always leaving somebody open. So we didn't talk about how great the ball movement has been with this damn team. With this damn team.
Here's the thing. Wemby's more comfortable playing free safety on the back line where he don't have to come out to the 3-point line. Really, OKC doesn't have a big man that can shoot. Chet, we already know the story on Chet. The only person that really could draw Wemby out like that was Jokic, but they didn't play Denver. So that wasn't an issue because Jokic can eat him up from the outside and could score inside. So that's what it is. There's not too many big men that can shoot as well as Jokic or Towns. It's
right. But the point I was trying to get at, I know what you're saying. The point I was trying to get at though is he had to respect everybody on the court for the Knicks.
Yes.
And from the cuts to the ball movement, we had to put him in positions to where he had to guard from out there.
Right.
And that he did. Right. He had a couple nice chase down blocks and somewhat, I know Josh Hart looked like he had the open layup, bong, he took his shit easy, you know what I'm saying? Right. But it worked when you have him technically playing from behind though. Like OG's dunk where he was able to box him enough to get him from behind. If we just
the same thing, yes.
Right. And if we keep the same keeping the blueprint so far is keeping him playing outside, but he had to respect everybody. And then just the proper ball movement, right cuts, proper ball movement. Because each and every play, it seems that somebody is open.
Yes.
All the time. But now when somebody was open, they also was closing them gaps pretty damn quick.
Yeah, them shots was coming off quick though.
They were playing off pretty damn quick, but yeah.
So
and even Brunson's like the short mid that he had, he knew he has to get his arch just that much a little bit higher. Oh,
yeah. So I'm gonna ask, okay, it's my opinion, right? Wemby is such a good player now that it's covering up these holes that the Spurs have in their lineup. The Spurs need a true power forward. This whole positionless basketball thing, they're really getting exposed by it because, like you're saying, Wemby has to really guard from corner to corner. You know what I'm saying on that back line. If they had another big man, if they had another bruiser, you know what I'm saying, it would be a lot more easier for him.
So let me ask you this:
he needs what Tim Duncan had. He needs David Robinson for a season.
Let me ask you this: does he need another bruiser or does he need a better closer? Because they don't have a closer. They don't have nobody they can really go to in crunch time to give them a bucket.
They need a Bruce Bowen again.
Mm-hmm.
They need the dude from Miami. What was his name? Jesus Christ.
But they need a Bowen like player again.
Yeah.
Somebody that is like, fuck the other shit. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but I need to lock down. That's what they're missing, and I'm glad they're missing that right now. That's cool. What's up, Ty?
You was talking about the final shot of the game, and I don't know. I'm confused because I'm not
barely
mad at
talked about it.
They got their best player a clean. They got their best player a clean look. Yeah, you said, oh, he missed that last shot because they thought that that Wemby had to have the ball. They got the best player on their team a clean look at a game winner. That's what you want. So
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Why was Wemby? Why was Wemby shooting the fadeaway? You know what I'm saying?
Because they were going for the win. Instead of I didn't understand why he didn't try to drive to the basket and get a foul.
That's what I'm saying. Why he didn't drive to the basket?
Go back and watch it again, because that was the position that they left him in. He couldn't drive forward.
No, but Dan, they were saying
and they did.
That was Dan. They were saying that was De'Aaron Fox's fault for not starting the offense right away. As soon as he got the ball, he should have either drove to the basket and created a driving kick, or have Wemby follow up to get an offensive rebound. They shot 2 seconds left on the clock. They didn't give them a chance to do anything.
He did have the drive. The drive got cut off like a step ahead of the foul line, and he was left in a position that he only could kick. And Wemby's catch, he wasn't catching in rhythm to drive. Watch it again. He wasn't catching in rhythm to drive.
No, it was a pick and roll. It's a pick and pop.
And we put him in that position to have to pull away and fade away.
I think that was the play call, Dan. I honestly think that was the play call.
I'm sure it was, but even defensively. But I'm just saying, defensively, we didn't leave him where he could be comfortable.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Shout out to Hawks Atlanta. He said Wemby weak. His body ain't conditioned to take contact. Knicks wore him down. Isn't that exactly what we've been fucking saying that we need to do to him too?
Yeah.
It's just that he's getting away with the fucking slick shit. That's not getting called.
Yeah.
He's getting away with it.
Shout out to the Hawks, man, who are, apparently they're the second best team in the East.
They're the best team in all the playoffs right now. They're the second best team in all the playoffs right now. They need a CJ McCollum. Every team needs a CJ McCollum. That's all they're missing, bro.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah, that's the only team. Yeah. And they can put their feet up. Yeah, but we beat them twice.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It was by one, but we did it.
I think the funniest shit I saw was they were showing the celebrations outside the Garden after game 2, and the crowd was still screaming, "Fuck Trae Young. This dude ain't playing 10 months."
And he got traded from the damn Hawks. He ain't even with Atlanta no more.
Oh,
speaking of crowd, JG, did you see the crowd in San Antonio, though?
Yes, because what folks gonna have to now realize is that the Knicks fans are just as popular as Lakers fans and as popular as Celtics fans. The Knicks are countrywide, worldwide, fam. And everywhere you go, there's a stadium takeover. And one small fact people forget is that we've got 2.5, 3 generations of New Yorkers who are from New York that could no longer afford to live in New York that have moved elsewhere.
Side note, I just watched this bird is on my porch right now, like ducking for safety because they just tried to jump it. This little bird right there. They was trying to jump it.
But even to your point, Jay, if you went to San Antonio, you still couldn't for the both games, you still couldn't afford to get in the Garden tomorrow.
Yeah.
You
Right.
couldn't
You can't.
afford to get in the Garden tomorrow. It's like
That's some other
8,500
issue,
to
right?
get
What's
Yeah.
that?
nosebleed.
11 racks.
11
That's
racks for nosebleeds too.
that's
Oh,
crazy.
That's insane. But that's
And
that's that's New
it'll be
York.
sold out. Every seat will be filled. Shout out to the
100%.
Knicks though. Shout out to the Knicks though for giving 500 kids 250 for tomorrow's game and 250 for Wednesday's game. Underprivileged kids tickets to those games. Like
That's dope.
if you've never seen the Knicks, or if you're going to see the Knicks for the first time and you're an underprivileged kid, and you're going to a finals game, that's going to change your shit for. You're going to remember that for the rest of your life. First of all,
I know I know I'm not gonna win, but on Instagram, Chase had like a contest I signed up for to go to one of the games. I know I'm
oh yeah,
not
I
gonna
signed
win
up for
it.
that shit what, 5
I
times. Then
I know I'm not gonna win it, but I had to write to them and say, like, yo, I honestly, I've only been to one Nick game.
then
Mm.
then did you see my post? I said
No.
them Knicks tickets. I said them Jay-Z tickets for Yankee Stadium are looking real affordable compared to
Right,
what them
right.
finals tickets is looking like right now.
Mhm.
That's insane.
That's right.
That's insane.
Said Knicks first 5 home playoff games generated 80 million
Wow.
in revenue.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
And you know what? You know, everybody eats. The vendors eat, the people that are selling hot dogs, hamburgers,
Well,
everybody's still eating, bro.
Hmm.
They're loving this.
that's true.
They're loving this right now. Everybody, all the restaurants around 34th Street and 7th Ave, all the bars, everybody's
Dude, not even just that. Look
the
at the
watch
size of the
party,
watch parties in Central Park.
Yeah.
bro.
Right.
Somebody said
My
they
brother was
went to
out
a
there
watch
Friday,
party.
man. You said it was crazy.
They said trying to get back home on the LIRR was insane. The platform was packed. Packed.
I believe it.
Jay, we got to link up on Wednesday, sir. We got to
Yeah,
link
man.
up on Wednesday.
On the spot near Penn to do
Like
that.
I said, if you in the city by like 4:30, 5 o'clock, hit me up. We'll find the spot because I'm going to be there. Like I said, my job is literally across the street from the Garden, bro.
Oh, good. We're gonna do that then.
All right.
Brian said, real talk, I'm happy watching New Yorkers wild the fuck out. It's entertaining as hell, but genuinely happy for y'all.
And here's the
Absolutely,
thing.
man. Because we earned this shit.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Everybody's a Knicks fan. Like the dude said the other day, he's like, I was talking to this girl, I was dating her, and she said, I'm a Yankees fan. That means she wasn't a Mets fan. I'm a Giants fan. That means she's not a Jets fan. You know, but everybody's a Knicks fan. Nobody even acknowledging the Nets like that.
But it's
You know
the
what I'm
net,
saying?
the funny meme I seen yesterday. My man sent me. It was it was the old Bloods and Crips with the rags tied together in truce, and it was like Yankee Giants Rangers fans, Mets Jets Islanders
Mets, Jets,
fans.
yeah,
But they
yeah,
all came together for the Knicks. But the one fucking thing I need right now, and I'm sorry, though we are on this high, though it's 0-0. Fuck all of you people that are jumping on the bandwagon now that used to be
That's way
Chicago
too.
Bulls
Yeah. The
fans.
Bulls fans in New York.
Fuck
Yeah.
all of
Jordan
y'all.
fans. Yeah.
Fuck all of
Nope.
y'all that was I was just a fan of Jordan
Yeah,
and yo,
man.
it's always home. It's always home.
Mhm.
No, it's never home. It's only home for me when it's the New York Jets. It's not for the Giants. That's it. It's only home for me when it's the Rangers. It's not the Islanders.
right,
But it definitely ain't the Nets because I was alive before they were, I was alive for the Jersey, not when they were Long Island and used to be in New York, Jersey.
right, right,
It's been Knicks by blood my whole life. Not I was a fucking Chicago Bulls fan who then when Michael Jordan left, oh nah, I was never a Bulls fan. I was just a Jordan fan. All you motherfuckers are liars. All of
Mhm.
y'all are liars.
Let me
Y'all
tell you
niggas was
this.
riding hard. Three freaking three peats. Get off the bandwagon.
Let me tell you this.
Get off the
I didn't
bandwagon.
I didn't realize my influence, but I raised it right. My daughter calls me or texts me after every Knicks game. All right. She been a fan. She's like, Dad, I remember going to sleep while you was like, all right, I'm gonna put you to bed as soon as they call a timeout. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize what I was creating. You know what I'm saying? And she's locked in. She is locked in. She's like, Dad, she knows all the players. She knows who. She's watching the game like we watched the game. She's like, Dad, they were beating him up. They were fouling. I don't understand what's going on. But I was like,
yo, man,
yeah.
look at it this way, man. Yo, three of us here have been watching the Knicks. We never got to see the Knicks win the championship, right?
Never.
You know so
they won the year I was born, and the last time they was in the finals was the year my daughter was born.
So that's 4 of us.
Okay. All right. See, I'm gonna add you because I thought you was around. So yeah, yo, we've been around, man, to watch Bill Cartwright, Chuck Robinson, Bernard King.
Yeah,
like before the days before Patrick. You know what I'm saying?
Sidney Green, Kenny Scott Walker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And we've been here when
Johnny Newman, all
Eddie Lee Wilkins.
Exactly.
Oh my
Eddie Lee
God.
You know what I'm saying?
Eddie Lee
We've been around with the teams. We've been around with Ron
Gerald
Bakers
Wilkins too, right?
And a Frank
Yes,
Nicholas. Like
Anthony Bonner.
Yeah.
Anthony
Bonner,
he's
supposed to be the same cover as Anthony Mason. I'm like, yo,
the one game I had the opportunity to go to was the David Lee era of the Knicks.
Yeah. David Lee, Lynch Sanity.
I just want to be honest here. My support of the Knicks is number one based on my love for basketball in general as a fan and seeing how the Knicks are playing. I appreciate it. And number two, and this is the main reason, my support of the Knicks is not bandwagon or none of that. It's against the hate that I have for the San Antonio Spurs. I just want y'all to know that.
You wasn't in that equation.
When the Knicks be playing the Nuggets, I would not be a New York Knicks fan right now. I'm just saying.
No.
I hate the Spurs enough to love the Knicks. That's all I'm saying.
For the white man. But you wasn't in that equation. You wasn't in that equation because we know where you stand. And you're doing it like an analyst who's just picking a game. You know what I'm saying? Like we know you ain't trying to be out in the parade like us all of a sudden, wearing our and also too, side note. Just like this post, I think I seen it on TikTok today. No, I seen it on Instagram. Or one of y'all shared it. Don't be out here in Knicks gear wearing fucking Jordans.
Yeah, that was me. That was me. That was me.
Yeah.
I have never owned a pair. Not a single pair have I owned in my life.
And I refused to.
In life.
I refused to. And
No, man, I'm with you, man. All them Bulls fans that was from New York, supposedly Bulls fans, all them Phantom Heat fans, right? All them,
don't forget about LeBron fans.
Them Golden State fans, that just came up out of the blue. Yeah, all of them can. There's no room for any bandwagon.
Yep.
Not right now because
I'm gonna say this. I don't agree with y'all. I hate Michael Jordan. I've hated him. I don't like him. I've never been a Bulls fan. But them patent leather, red and black 11s, if you don't own a pair of them, you fucked up. You need to get the patent.
Well, then I'm fucked up. Then I'm fucked up.
Tyrone, you've never experienced going to other states, other places, and be like, yo, you like basketball? Yeah. You from New York? What's your team? The Knicks. And then I got to hear the laughter, the chuckles, the snickering, the clowning. Right after I couldn't even get the Knicks word out my mouth before motherfuckers started laughing and clowning me, bro. And you don't understand what that's like, B. I was in LA 3 months ago when you guys when I was doing the podcast from my room, and I would go to the cigar bar out there, and right before the playoffs started, and I ran into some Detroit dudes, and there was you're a Knicks fan? Y'all think you're gonna get past us in the playoffs? They couldn't even see us in the playoffs. I wish I ran into them dudes right now. Who's laughing?
They lost to the Cavs, man.
Please, man. Please, please,
We
and
we
don't.
we
Yeah,
ate
damn
it.
sure do.
We ate that. And the thing is, we got clowned for a good 20-year stretch. And facts is facts, deservedly so for the lineups and they put out
Right,
there and what the management was doing and Isaiah
right.
Thomas and the demon James Dolan and all of them. So rightfully
Phil
so.
Jackson,
Phil
all that
Jackson.
shit, bro. Yeah.
You know, we
So,
look at our string of coaches we had.
Dude,
Jeff Hornacek, Kurt Rambis. You know what I mean?
dude, we did an episode years ago, JP and I, where we talked about the pink slip, giving the pink slip. And remember the guy? I think he ended up getting banned from the Garden too. But remember the guy who made that big giant poster board of giving James Dolan the fucking pink slip to get the fuck
oh
like to give him
wow.
the get the fuck.
Oh
This
yeah,
this is
he's
years ago.
definitely
I'm
banned for life.
nigga pain. We put in pain as fans.
Yeah,
We
man,
put
and
in
people don't
pain.
understand that. And believe you
Yeah.
me, when we win this shit, you're gonna hear our mouths until we get unseated or not make the playoffs next year.
Yeah.
That's
Trust
it.
and believe that. Trust and believe that. You're gonna hear our mouths. It's gonna be annoying. People, I see people commenting, why New York fans wilding out? Why are they doing all of this? Y'all don't understand. If you don't understand, then don't comment on it.
Don't worry
Please
about
stop.
Yes,
why.
sir. Yes,
The
sir.
fact is you watching us do it
Oh,
because your team
Right?
ain't there.
And the fact that it's New York
Yes.
City. Niggas
Come on.
wild out off of just a slice of pizza. Niggas wild out over a
Listen,
halal cart. Niggas wild
listen.
out over
hmm
seeing one rat in the street. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, this is what
But
we do. We do this shit.
the icing on the cake, Dan, is we're doing it on a historic level, on some
Which
shit that's
is
never been done in NBA history.
and this
Nobody
is
can hold
why
our
we
shit to
gotta
that.
keep talking. We are 0-0 right now.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
love it that the energy. I keep when my one of my boys, shout out to my boy Jamel, he keeps sending me all these hype videos and shit like that. I don't watch them. I don't watch them because the job is not over. I'm telling you, the job is not over. You are talking to somebody who made the mistake in thinking ahead, like we got this shit. We got this shit. I rented a car back when the fucking Philadelphia Eagles made it to the Super Bowl with Don McNabb, thinking, yo, we got this shit in the bag or whatever. And what the fuck did I end up with? A rental car for the fucking weekend. It was a fucking Toyota Yaris.
You
I
know what
rent
though,
the
Dan?
cheapest rental car for the fucking weekend. Because why? Nigga was thinking way too fucking high, way too, yo, we got this shit in the bag.
You know what, Dan? Nobody understands it better than the players in that locker room, bro.
Exactly.
Nobody understands that better than the players in that locker room.
what?
And they all know
So,
to a man the job is not done.
Yep.
That celebration is going to be
so why the
crazy.
fans gotta be like? So why the fans gotta be like that? Like I said, I want my team to be that way. I was happy when Kobe used to talk like that. The job ain't done. We up 3-0. The job ain't done. We gotta keep moving. But for me as a fan, like I said, if I'm a Lakers fan and I'm confident in my team, we up 2-0 in the finals. I'm not talking about if. I'm not talking about nothing. I'm doing exactly what Dan did. I'm booking my trip. I'm buying my rental car. I'm getting my jersey out. I'm preparing for the championship. I know the players. We don't want the players to be like that. For the players, yeah, it's got to be like that. But for me, the fan, no, bro, we got this shit.
Tyrone, have you not seen the videos?
You have to be scared.
Tyrone, have you not seen the videos where people are outside with belts slapping the concrete because they're putting belt to ass? Are you not seeing these sidewalk joints where they're saying Knicks in 4? Are you not seeing the dude said, my mayor's Muslim, my bagels are Jewish, my Christians are Dior, Knicks in 4? You not seeing none of that, bro?
So to wrap all of that up,
I'm talking about you guys here ain't doing that though. Y'all not doing that.
And that's the point I'm going to wrap up, because those cats can do that because they may or may not have been in that fucking position before. But I have. I had a fucking rental car for a weekend for no reason. I know what soul fucking crushing is like.
It still hurts.
It don't hurt. It don't hurt no more. But it's just like 9/11. Never forget. It's never forget. I ain't forget. But the shit don't hurt no more because we got two of them bitches now. But I'm from a fan base and a fan thinking that I've been there before.
All I know
The,
is if we win, somebody better put extra security at the Statue of Liberty. That's all I'm saying.
nigga, yo, somebody I know somebody got the Giant Knicks jersey already. I know somebody got the Giant Knicks jersey already to put over
Drape
that
over
bitch.
it.
Yup.
I don't understand how y'all think I'm talking crazy when y'all up 2-0. Y'all got the home court advantage now. Y'all beat them twice in their own spot, and y'all still saying if we win the championship. So y'all saying that y'all can't win 2 more games. TJ, you just said it. If we win, I don't understand where the if is coming from. It should
Because
be when we
you don't
win.
understand because you never
see.
see. You're not a Knicks fan that's seen them choke away. You're not a Knicks fan that's seen them choke away a championship.
And it's almost like he didn't listen. It's almost like he didn't listen to us the whole conversation.
No, we're not scared.
Jamal said it before.
No,
Jamal
if you're scared,
repeated.
so you scared them.
We're not. Jamal repeated it before. We said Knicks versus anybody. It doesn't matter who we face. So that tells you the fear is gone. There is no fear. You just want the bullshit of talking shit. So then if we do lose it, you could come back and be like,
Yeah.
y'all
Do
niggas was
not
talking
fall for the okey
wild
doke.
shit. That's the fucking, that's the
Do
whole,
not fall
that,
for the okey doke from the
that's
closet
the
magician.
whole point.
This is Tyrone looking through the hangers. This is Tyrone looking through the hangers. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out Hawks, I get it. History says y'all got this. But right now, the series is 0-0 going into the Garden.
And history says with the Knicks, any fucking thing can happen. So we have to be cautious. It's the fucking Knicks. We've just been trained by life and reality.
Brian said, man, when y'all win, act a damn fool.
Oh, damn.
I've waited my whole
God.
life. I waited my whole life. He meant to say life to see the Knicks actually win one. With kids from my on the team, this is special in sports. Turn the fuck up. C's fan here. We know that you're a C's fan. But of course, I mean, dude, like, man, listen, we already told y'all. We already think. And niggas is saying it already. Like, yo, everybody needs to be careful. I was saying it at work the other day. The city needs to give every single city agency off except for NYPD. I would actually say even my job we shouldn't be off too because somebody's got to clean that bitch up.
Yeah,
Listen, I don't think that the NYPD don't got enough for the like 3 million people that are gonna swarm on 7th Avenue.
Oh no, it's gonna be Gotham City. It's gonna be Gotham City.
But it's gonna be, you know what though? You know what though? You know what? Oh, I'm in agreement with you. But I think during the daytime, when the actual parade is going on, it's going to be very well behaved. We're gonna hear shit about shit that's happening on the side. But once it gets dark, when the parade is over, get your ass in the house.
Listen,
stay home.
I can't tell you how much
it's gonna
money.
Be like the purge. It's gonna be like the purge.
I can't tell you how much money I'm gonna spend on merch when the Knicks
Dude,
win.
You and me both, and I didn't even have it. I need this other lawsuit check to come in, yo. I need it.
It's gonna be in the hundreds of dollars of the merch when the Knicks win, bro.
Because everybody in the house is wearing blue and orange everything.
T-shirts, hoodies, hats. I'm sporting all that shit. All the way through. I'm rocking that shit for years.
Yo,
because
Polo,
we will be officially champions, bro.
Ralph Lauren came out with a colorway, short sleeve rugby with orange and blue. You know, I went straight to the website and got that shit.
Oh, yo, send me the link. Oh,
yeah,
send me the link, brother.
I got you.
Link, please. I need that. I need that. Come on, man. Listen, I don't know what they're gonna do in front of Madison Square Garden when that shit happens. And if me and Jamal are in the city when it happens, y'all just pray for us because we might not be able to leave the spot we're in. But I'm telling you, everybody's getting a statue in front of that building when the Knicks win. Hands down, from 1 through 15.
They're naming the Raptors at least.
Oh my God. It'd be 12 retired jerseys up in that bitch.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. That's I might shed a tear that day. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might shed a
But
tear that day.
real right, but back to like the gameplay shit. Because again, I was really bothered by brothers and crew. How bad do we think this officiating is gonna be going forward?
I don't see it being crazy like that. Not in the Garden, bro. Not with that crowd. The referee's got to make it out the building, bro. The referee's got to make it out the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be as egregious as it was in San Antonio. I'm going to tell you that. Especially if we start going on a run. If we go on a run like we've been doing the entire series, we've been up 14, we've been up 18, 20 points. If we go in a run in the Garden, they're not coming back from that. Just like I said, play the saxophones, cue the saxophones, and you know, just is they can't start helping them out to try to catch up. And that's what the thing was in the last game. The Knicks were up. As soon as Karl Anthony Towns got that fourth foul, that's when the whole game changed, bro. That's when the whole game changed. Because we would have won that game by double digits if he don't get that foul call.
Mm-hmm. And that foul call was crazy. That was egregious. I mean, so who would you rather have, Tony Brothers or Scott Foster?
Scott Foster actually did a good job the first game.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. The fouls wasn't that egregious in game one. If you notice, the fouls weren't that egregious in game one as they were in game two.
Brunson was having problems.
He was having problems.
He just he's gonna. That's just his lot. The way his game. The refs are just always gonna let folks get away with shit on Brunson. That they, it is what it is.
But he hasn't been shooting the three well in the past two series. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't shoot the three ball well against the Cavs either. You know what I'm saying? He got all his buckets inside. But thank God we've got McBride, we've got Shamet, we've got Deuce. We've got we've got Towns. When we go 5 out with Shamet in that lineup, that's like the death lineup of the Golden State Warriors. Because we're literally 5 out, and everybody can play defense. Every man to a man can play defense, and they got each other's back. Everybody in their team knows what's at stake. Everybody knows when they win, they're going to have the keys to the city. They'll be kings of the city, and they'll eat free for the rest of their lives, even if they all go off to different places. It won't matter. It won't matter.
I think that was the problem with San Antonio. Like, outside of Wemby, who's their scorer? You know,
that's what I was going to say. Is like the Knicks have more ways to beat you than the Spurs. One of the Spurs, the youth on the Spurs is one. The Spurs' perimeter defense is the best the Knicks have faced throughout the playoffs. Their perimeter defense is ridiculous. You know, but the thing is, you know, the focus is on Brunson, but you can stop Brunson and the Knicks will still beat you. The Knicks have so many different ways to beat you. You don't know who's going to show up. You don't know who's going to be here each night. And Brunson can beat you in a lot of ways without scoring. If your focus, if Brunson is taking the attention of your entire team, that's how he's beating you. The rest of the Knicks is going in. There's somebody you're leaving open. You can't double anybody on the Knicks.
Listen, go ahead, finish.
Yep.
Even when the bench comes in, they're a problem. So you know, I mean, and the teams are still evenly matched. It just the Knicks, because we've lost so much in so many dramatic ways, they got the experience of how to win now. You know what I mean? They've seen every scenario to lose a fucking game. We've lived it.
Yes, we've lived it. I think that Halliburton 3 from game 1 of last year is etched in their memory forever, and they never want to feel like that again. One, we are not talking about one of the unsung heroes of this squad, and nobody can match up with him. OG fucking Anunoby, bro.
Oh, come on.
This dude is a fucking monster. He is a monster on both. Dude blocked a shot last game while he was falling like he was going backwards, jumped in the air, and still had the wherewithal to put a hand up to block the shot. His defense is impeccable. Impeccable. and then he's crushing you with corner threes, drives to the basket. He's truly perfected his game. I just heard the other day that he went to Dirk Nowitzki over the summertime to learn how to be a better shooter.
No, be a shooter, yeah.
That's crazy.
Learn, master that 1 foot. Master that 1 foot fadeaway.
Everybody's teams. There are teams in the league that won't even throw to his side of the court because they know he's over there.
He's turning into a Revis Island.
Yeah, the dude's presence affects the entire game. He's been that dude the entire playoffs.
Yeah,
and he doesn't take a play off.
We talk about egregious, man. It's egregious how he was only awarded second
second all defensive
defense, yeah. So I'm just happy that he's healthy, and he's able to do his thing, man. Like whoever he's guarding, man, it's been straight ineffective, So
I'm happy he's on our team.
Yeah.
That's what I'm happy for.
I was just as we were talking, I'm like, yo, damn. If he was on the Spurs, they would have been up 2-0.
Absolutely.
Because he would have been the one guarding Cat, and Wemby would have been free safety.
Yeah, that changes that flips the whole dynamic of those series.
Yeah, but
he's not on their team.
If was a split,
right. Good thing we smoke. Smoking the
y'all think Anunoby is better than Holmgren? Y'all
Hachimura?
saying that Anunoby is better than Holmgren?
Yes.
Absolutely. No, I'm talking about on defense. Y'all saying that he was better than Chet?
Absolutely.
That's really a question.
Well, look where the two are right now.
Yeah.
That
You mean Holmgren?
Both sides.
You mean Holmgren 4 points, 4 rebounds in Game 7? Holmgren?
He means Chet at home.
It's a regular season award.
At home grinning.
It's a regular season award.
Yo, Tyrone, answer this question. Would Chet do a triple jab step and hit a 3 in fucking
Wemby's
face?
He didn't.
Yo,
he clearly didn't.
Y'all said that he shouldn't have been. Y'all said he should have been on the defensive first team, and I'm saying that the only person on the defensive first team that I could think he was better than was Chet. All the other guys are better than Anunoby. So the only person that's comparable to him is Chet.
You smoking some local grown jokes.
Now you got me looking it up.
Look, bring the list up. Who you taking off for Anunoby? It's a regular season award. We talking about regular season.
If you were to say Dort, we can have that conversation.
No, who you taking off of it? No. Who you taking off of the list? The NBA first team defense. Who you taking off?
Oh, fucking Rudy Gobert. I'll take. Are you kidding me?
No, you can't. No,
Derek
you cannot
White.
take off Gobert.
Derek
White. You nuts?
What?
Derek
I've seen
White has
everybody bust Rudy Gobert's ass. I've seen everybody bust his ass.
Better than
Don't
OG,
take
bro.
away the numbers of blocks and rebounds that Gobert.
Let me tell you
gets for the
something.
season,
You
bro.
think Rudy Gobert is a better defensive center than Mitchell Robinson?
No, but by numbers he is better.
He's on the first team defensively. Yeah, but you think he's a better defensive player than Mitchell Robinson? Do you?
About regular season numbers, bro. They're not going by eye test. We're not. Them things are not picked by the eye test, bro.
Let me tell you something, Tyrone. If I ever wanted to start a business about mobile ghost posts, you would be my partner. Because I would link up with you. We would be rich, fam. Fam, we would be rich.
You going off of what you're watching, bro. They don't go off of what they watch.
Bro, I asked you. It ain't about me. I asked you. I asked you if you thought Rudy Gobert was a better defensive center than Mitchell Robinson.
No, I don't. But Rudy Gobert,
but he's on the first team.
But Rudy Gobert, based off of their criteria, belongs on this list because their criteria
I would
is
take,
based on.
Yeah, I'll put myself out there. I would say I don't know. He's a better defensive player than Rudy Gobert. Yes, okay. Absolutely, I would.
But
He
not
could-
to make that
Derek
team.
White as
Not
well.
He could-
specifically for
Derek
the
White
regular
as well.
season, he's not going to make that list.
But that's
I'ma
not what
tell
you
you-
said.
I'ma
You
tell
asked you
I'ma
asked
tell
who
you.
we would take off. I'm telling you who I would take off. That was the question.
Wemby stays on. Wemby stays on. Ashard Thompson
Chet might
stays
have
on.
to go.
That's it.
Chet have to go.
Yeah.
Derek
Chet
White
would
Chet's
have to go. Gobert and Derek White. They would all have to
Derek White?
But
Yeah.
Derek
But
White
oh.
is on there.
But
Come on, man.
based on the
I don't
stats
know.
of the regular season,
He
all these
defends
guys
5
go on
positions,
the list,
dog.
and that's what they go off of. That's what they
Right.
go off
I mean,
of.
it's
Can Derek White
listen,
guard
all-
5 positions? Can Derek White guard 5
But
positions?
hold
It's
on,
based on his
hold on.
stats, bro.
Hold on,
because
because you personally are conflating two different things. You were asked specifically but then throwing in the regular season shit. We know how the regular season stuff ended up. We know that they go off of regular season stats. This was the personal question. So what is it for you? Is it, do you think he is, or I'm going off regular season stats? No, he's not.
No. Here, my argument is that Anunoby does not belong on that list based off of the criteria for how they chose the list. For me personally, he's better than, I don't like Gobert at all. I think Gobert is a bum. But for me personally, I think Gobert is a bum. But I'm saying that based on the criteria for what the NBA uses to pick those lists, the only person that's comparable to Anunoby is Chet. And Chet still was better based off.
And just the point I'm making is for this conversation, nobody was going off of, he asked personally you, not what does the NBA say. We know what the NBA said because it lined up a certain way. We know that.
So let me ask.
What did
He
you
said,
so
said
and he
specifically, it was egregious. It was egregious for Anunoby to not be on this list, and I'm saying that it's not. Because based on how they picked that list, Anunoby doesn't belong on it. Based on their criteria for how they picked that list, he don't belong on that list. He don't make it.
So
he doesn't have
let me
the
ask you
stats
this.
that those other guys have.
Let me ask you this. All these players are available, right? Are you signing Chet over Anunoby? Are you signing Derek White over Anunoby? Are you signing Ruby Gobert over Anunoby? And those teams will tell you, no.
That's
We're talking
slightly
just
not
about
fair.
the NBA defensive team list.
But-
And I'm saying that
and-
they picked that list based off of analytics and stats during the regular season.
we got that. But that question is kind of unfair right this second because I think a lot of people would take Chet Holmgren over everybody right now because of the potential that kid truly has long term. We're not gonna sit here and act like he was a bum in the playoffs. The kid's not a bum. Yes, we are the beneficiaries of having one of the best defenders in the motherfucking league right now. But when like Tyrone is kind of playing out there too, is when you do put the whole, I'm not sleeping fully 100% on Chet Holmgren. He shit the bed at the wrong time.
As a two-way player, Dan, you taking Chet over Anunoby?
We talking about all defense. That's the only thing we talking about.
No, he moved. GJ moved the question, and for me right now, no, because right now one is proven better than the other. One is proven better than the other.
He's been proving it all season, dogs.
100%.
I don't know.
100%. 100%. I'm just trying to bring in there we can't 100% shit on Chet because the potential's there, and he's this is year 2 for him or 3?
Year 3. I think he sat out. He sat out this first year. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying the kid's got the potential, but yeah, right now, of course, I'm taking OG. Full bias if I have to even say it.
Are we still talking about Bridges and them picks? Are we still talking about because playoff Bridges are different than regular season Bridges? That's obvious. He did the same thing last year, and he's doing it again this year. He'll coast and do what he got to do during the regular season, but playoff Bridges is a different animal, dogs, and he's proven it.
Right.
He's proven it. Your man's hitting end of shot clock threes. You know what I'm saying? Middies.
Yeah.
Cuts for dunks, fast breaks, steals, blocks. He's doing it all.
He had a hell of a game on game 2.
Yeah, he carried them.
You know what's crazy about Bridges to me though is my man. Sometimes I'm watching the game and he takes bad shots sometimes, and they go in, And it's like, okay, he's gonna be forgiven for that. But Bridges he's gotta do better with his shot selection, though. He does have to do better with his shot selection. Because they going in, and that's fine when they're going in. But if he starts missing, he's gonna be to blame for why the Knicks lose. Because his shot selection is not good.
He's in the
same way.
He's in the NBA Finals.
Same way. You've been shooting the same way from game 1 to game 85, bro.
He's in the NBA Finals, man. And the thing is this, defensively, he's been money in the playoffs. And he's been the biggest wild card in every series. In games where that man scores 15 points, the Knicks is winning. The Knicks is winning.
Yep.
He's that you can't account for 5 scorers, man. You can't. There's no team left one that can do that, and there was no team in the league that was able to do that. And whenever he has games like that, the Knicks win. Yeah.
I said at the beginning of the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
I said at the beginning of the playoffs, if Anunoby and Bridges score 15 to 18 points a game, nobody's beating them.
Wing stop.
Mm-hmm.
They're unguardable. Pick your poison.
But to y'all,
yes, sir.
But do y'all not cringe? Do y'all not cringe at some of the shots that Bridges takes?
No,
maybe
I know they're going in.
Only at his form. Only at his form.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
You know, frankly, I cringe at a lot of the shots the Knicks take because I hate when they get a fast break and they shoot a 3 unnecessarily when the rest of the team is still behind the shooter. That sticks in my claw. You know, but what can you do? It's gotten them this far. And it's yet another game where nobody thought the Knicks would be where they are. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought they was going to win game 1. Nobody thought they was going to win game 2. So there's not much going on, or what if it's a whole lot has to go wrong for them to lose is what evidence is starting to show.
Hey man, I made good money off of Kelsey, boy, game 1, man, because they had the Spurs winning. I'm like, oh, okay.
So I was talking to my brother because we was watching at my man's crib, and I was like, when the Spurs went on that 14-0 run, I was like, now's the time to bet heavy on the Knicks for Kelsey. You'd have probably cleaned up, brother.
Yeah, I'm damn sure everything about that, man. next time, you know, they fall behind.
Deuce hasn't showed a consider. He's hit key shots in every series of this.
Yeah.
Every game of the series, bro.
Defensively, and consistency are 2 different things. I understand it.
Yeah.
I understand the statement because Shamit has been the fucking guy.
Yeah,
he hasn't missed.
Yes.
He's kept Duke and Clarkson on the bench because he's so good on both sides of the ball, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clarkson really hasn't played much, but Shaman been doing his thing.
And that's called trusting the right lineups, going with what's working. That's good coaching when you know who to plug in where. But no matter what, no matter who we plug in, like I said, we kind of lost the lead with the bench guys in the other game, but they still kept us afloat. They still kept us afloat enough.
Here's the thing, Dan. It's like even when the Knicks were up 30 early in these other series, right? I don't want to call them scrubs, but the last man on the bench playing out there, they either extended the lead or they maintained the lead.
But that was the other series. What they just did the other night, they lost a little bit of the lead for us, and then that's when you seen everybody come back in. And then the starters
they didn't
had to
lose
scrap
the lead. When the Knicks, when they subbed everybody back in, is when they went on that 14-0 run because they didn't go on that run in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Every series has been different. Right. The Knicks have had to make a different adjustment every round, and they're making the adjustments. And that's championship basketball, and they deserve to be there. That's just you know.
It's unfortunate that everything is working. Everything is working. And let's just hope it stays that way.
You need that. And you need a lot of luck. You need that, and you got to be ready for the opportunities.
If you think about it, man, we have held everyone in. We've held everyone. You know, no one really has blown up against us except for McCollum. You know what I'm saying? Mitchell was the only one that closeout game. He was the only one that was putting in work or whatever. Harden, his heart was taken already after game one.
The best
You
defender
know.
on the Cavs?
You know
Analytically,
what I'm saying? Yeah,
analytically.
analytically.
Try
Maxi,
leave
Maxi
James alone, man.
really wasn't showing out. Yeah, it was. I'm thinking it was only McCollum that really, was doing his thing.
And once we
And that
solved
was
that problem, what happened?
exactly. He made some
And with
adjustments,
all
and that
that
was it.
being said,
Wait a
with
minute,
all
though.
that,
Hold on, real quick. We got to give a shout out to the coaching staff, like Mike Brown letting the other coaches do their thing. They have a defensive coach, they have an offensive coach, and they got a coach that controls the bench. And they've all chimed in when Mike Brown sometimes doesn't even lead the huddle for these timeouts. We're
I
not
mean,
seeing other
when
teams
you're a
do
good
that.
delegator, you shouldn't have to.
Yep,
If you're a
Right.
good delegator,
yep.
And the
Well, yeah.
fact, just like he's making these guys get minutes in the regular season, he's giving these coaches the opportunity during the regular season. So the trust is there.
Yeah.
The trust is there. Not every team is
Give a
going to
shout
do
out.
that.
I was just about
Chris
to say
Gent.
Give a
Chris
shout out
Gent.
to
Yeah,
Popeyes
Chris Gent.
Didn't
That's
I didn't
right.
know Chris Gent was a Jersey guy.
He was a Laker
Give a
too,
shout out to
right,
Popeyes
Tyrone?
biscuits. Give a shout out to Popeyes biscuits because James Harden loves eating them motherfuckers in the playoffs. I think that's the problem. My
Hey,
man
he
keeps
been
eating
eating
Popeyes
Popeyes biscuits
biscuits.
since the Nets days, man.
I'm sure is it Popeye's biscuits or Magic City wings?
Can I ask you all this? Can I ask you all this? When we win, right? Do you want to see how this team performs in the regular season next year if they can really keep that vibe and maintain this style of basketball, or is the
I think
league going
we
to try to
answered
figure
that.
them out?
I think we answered that a couple weeks ago with asking her the question of how do they keep this team together. And obvious to
Yeah.
me, for me, the answer is yes. You
Yes,
stick with who got you to the dance and
but I'm
see if
saying
you can run it back.
the level of play that they're playing at right now, can they maintain that during the regular season? Or are they
I don't
going to
see
blow
why
teams
not. They're
out?
gonna there's gonna be dips. There's gonna be dips in
Right.
losses and stuff here and
Right,
there, but
right.
of course, because to say that they can run like this, can they keep this up for the regular season? It's like asking for the Knicks to go 82-0.
No, I'm not
Or,
asking for that.
or you know what I'm saying? Or 80-2 because we only lost two fucking games in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But of course, because you know why? And I'm not gonna say it's a dumb question, but why was that a silly question to ask us, TJ? Is
Yeah,
because you've answered the question you asked when we've all answered this question that you just asked. All we want to see is keep up this level of consistency.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
It don't, it don't have to be they don't even have to play like that during the regular season. I know because the Lakers right here, they three-peated with Kobe and Shaq. And during the regular season of two of those three-peat seasons, they weren't that good. They ended up third in the West, but they weren't that great during the regular season or those seasons. But Kobe and Shaq and that team was able to turn it on during the playoff time. So
Right.
you don't even have to worry about that.
Though your statement is correct, the real thing is, but why put yourself in that position to where we can just coast and think we got it like that when you can go out and continue the same that you've been doing, continuing to do
Three in a
what
row
you
says
know. And
three in a row says
you
you
say,
can.
yeah, but all right, but with again, we've been playing amazing, but we are not a Shaq and Kobe level team. We
Right.
are an all hands on deck on team to
Yeah.
where we've been talking like we can rely on pieces to fill in the blanks and do the job, which is amazing. You guys had the most dominant center ever and one of the greatest two guards ever, to where everybody else just understood, well, all I got to do is play the role. We don't have that. And nor, to be honest with you, I don't want that because I would rather a complete team than just have two household names and fill in the blanks here.
If you think about it, right? San Antonio back in the mid 2000s, that was the concept that they had. They had the
Right.
whole team basketball, and they were consistently good for a longer period of time. The
Yeah.
Right.
Lakers were good from 2000 to 2004. You know what I'm saying?
And then it was
Then
the
Shaq
years
leaves. Yeah,
off, and then
right.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? But the Spurs were good from '99 all the way until when Kawhi
And
left.
never had a repeat championship. Never.
That's fine. They were always in the mix though.
Never had a repeat championship.
Who, the
Lakers was in the
Spurs?
mix too.
Yeah,
Lakers
It
was in
don't
the
matter,
mix
Spurs were
man.
too.
always in the mix
They
though.
still got 5
They didn't, they
out of
didn't
that
have no
same group of players.
repeat.
It
Right.
don't matter.
And
The
if you
Lakers
championship,
see,
won
brother,
3
get
in a
them
row,
back to
won
back.
for 4 or 5 years in that formula, baby.
Let me tell you
Lakers won
something.
3 in a
You
row,
know,
won for 4 out of 5 years
And
in that formula, baby.
another thing, Tyrone, right? You know, to go back to my whole conspiracy theory thing about the NBA. The NBA, in my opinion, want certain franchises to be great. If they
right.
didn't, they would televise the NBA draft. They don't. Why is that?
So why,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
They
These are
televised the
why they
draft.
block the Chris Paul trade?
no, they don't televise the ball with the balls
they're doing that next
They
year. They're
used
doing
to.
that
They
next year.
used
Okay.
to. They used
They're
to.
doing that. They're doing that next year.
Right. But Cooper Flag and Wembanyama, we didn't see that. We, you know what I'm saying? We saw envelopes.
People
We didn't
would
see
say
Kyrie's either.
people would say that we were the beneficiaries of, and they did that live. But they would say we were the beneficiaries of rigging because of Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, the cold
Why
envelope.
they block the Chris Paul trade to the Lakers though? Why they block that?
Oh, y'all
Right.
wouldn't have won. It wouldn't have won anyway. It's Chris Paul.
Yeah, they would
He should have lost.
Yeah,
He
they
would have
would
lost.
They
He
think
would
y'all
have
was
lost, man.
You
He
crazy.
would
You
The rough end. He got the same problem James Harden got, man. They're gonna find a
But
way to blow it when it counts.
to wrap this on this though, because like I said, my brother Drill, the brother Drill Sergeant, he made the grand statement yesterday of no worries if we lose this one. This Spurs team is going to win 5 more.
I'm not gonna argue against that, fam.
No, but you hope.
I'm not gonna argue against that, but they don't gotta win this one. That's all I care about.
Right. And
I
let
don't
me
care
tell
what
you
the future
this.
beholds.
Let me tell you this: if the Knicks go back next year or 2 years from now, we got to meet the Spurs. We'll take that. We'll take that.
Leon Rose is trying to build generational competitiveness and greatness. They're already looking at the draft and trying to, rebuild and whatever. The dude knows what he's doing, man. I won't doubt him anymore. Leon Rose.
Leon Rose.
Yeah, I
World
will
Wide
not
West.
doubt that dude, man.
And World Wide West. And I'll say their names one more time. Leon Rose and World Wide West. Go have a conversation with Harry Roseman down in Philadelphia.
After
go have that conversation with Howie Roseman and learn how to do this shit right.
I think after we win, he might grant his first interview. I think after we win, he might grant his first interview.
As long as whatever.
And I want your conspiracy theory. I want your little theory to be right, because if your little theory is right, then I'm gonna know for a fact that Giannis is gonna be in LA and there's gonna be 2 chips going down. There's gonna be 2. There's gonna be 2. By your theory, Giannis is going to LA and there's gonna be 2 chips. 2.
That's why I said.
You better hope Giannis is healthy enough for them chips.
That's why I said. That's why I said go talk to fucking Howie Roseman. Saquon Barkley.
You don't have to be. Anthony Davis won a chip in LA. It was a bubble chip.
Oh, that counts now. Hold on, that counts.
I thought it was a bubble chip.
Nah, Jamal.
I don't count.
Goalpost salesman. Goalpost moving salesman. It counts now.
No,
you just said Anthony Davis won.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we've been hearing a lot about that bogus chip, but yeah, something counts.
It's
Okay.
a bogus chip. It's bullshit. I never count.
Okay.
But I'm just saying in general.
I'm gonna go play the numbers.
Look. Like this. If Giannis comes to the Lakers, we're gonna do low management on my man.
There's that word again.
We only need him from April to June. We only need Giannis from April to June.
Well,
That's the only time
he gonna be by himself. Who he gonna be playing with?
He gonna be playing with Reeves and
No.
Luka.
Okay. So who are
Yeah.
you? So you're saying that Giannis is going as a free agent?
Yeah.
Mm.
Why wouldn't he?
Mm.
He's going as a free agent. He
They
ain't
can't
staying in
afford
Milwaukee.
him.
They
Exactly.
can't afford him. Yo, anybody, listen, they're going to take pay cuts out the wazoo. And Big LeBron is out of here.
Who's gonna take a big pay cut out the wazoo?
Listen.
Who you know? Caitlin Clark, who's never there for you?
His hopes
The
and
only
wishes.
person that,
Hachimura's taking a pay cut. Hachimura's taking a pay cut.
No, LeBron ain't going to be there. Yo, you know how much money they're going to have LeBron? LeBron's not going to be there. Giannis is going to take a little bit of a pay cut. Luka
LeBron will probably be on some
Thought-
other team in the West that's gonna knock your team right out the play.
Thoughts and prayers are gonna take pay cuts. Thoughts and prayers are gonna take pay cuts.
Wait a minute.
What if?
Ty,
Because you definitely asked Luka if he was going to take a pay cut.
If
Ty,
Giannis
you missed the main player, Ty. You missed the main player, Ty.
No.
Bronny James is going to be there.
If Giannis came on TV right now and said he's going to go sign with the Lakers, I guarantee you that team's going to stay intact. Everybody on that team is going to know that if Giannis comes to that team with him intact now, that's 2 chips. That's 2 chips. But they're going to do what they got to do.
Hey,
They're going to do what they got to do.
Hey, TJ.
Yeah.
Giannis is going.
LeBron don't need money. LeBron don't need money. Austin Reeves can make money later. Luka can make money later.
Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. Hold on, because I gotta say something after you.
I was gonna say, man, that Giannis is gonna go on Kalshi, you know what I'm saying, to put his bet in that Bronny's gonna be out of there.
I'm gonna put 100,000 on me going to the Lakers. I'm gonna put 100,000 on me going to the Lakers, bro.
And why did we ended this basketball talk with a team that ain't here to talk about right now? Why?
Because they're the Lakers.
Oh, so they're like the Dallas Cowboys now, right? Got to talk about them regardless.
Huh?
Yo, we better than Dallas, bro. What are you talking about?
Yankees, Dallas, Lakers.
You know what? You want to know something funny? The Knicks are in the finals and Dallas still hasn't won a chip, bro.
That makes it even sweeter. That makes it even that
I know y'all don't like to talk to me because I've seen 11 championships in my lifetime.
We love to talk to you. We love to talk to you.
I know y'all want to hate on that.
No, nobody's hating, bro. We're living our best lives right now. We living our best lives right now. We trying to get number 3.
Tyrone, can you admit though that this is if we win out, right? And again, we're using that word if we win out, this should probably be the greatest playoff run.
Oh, it is. It
ever.
is, hands down. Hands down. It's the greatest playoff run of all time. Of all time in the history of the league. Good luck trying to catch those numbers.
Better than Golden State. Better than 76ers back in '83.
Wait a
minute.
I don't know. Hold on. The Lakers swept the entire playoffs to the finals. Golden State swept the entire playoffs and only lost 1 game in the finals. So that's comparable, bro. Those 2 teams are comparable.
No.
There's nothing comparable.
Knicks will be the first team to sweep the semi-conference finals, the conference finals, and the finals. No team has done that. None. Okay. Not the Lakers, not the Celtics, not the Warriors, not the Cavs, not the Spurs.
And with the point margins that we've had going through the entire playoffs.
NBA records right now, fam. And if you're gonna win a chip, that's how you do it, especially when you ain't won shit in fucking half a century.
Yeah,
exactly.
This is how you do your Eddie King Jr.
What we are going to do, besides move off of this, is we are going to make everybody sick in having to talk about us. And
For
that's
years.
that's what I can't wait for. Is we gotta make everybody sick to have to talk about us. But
Dan,
we are that
because they're gonna compare every playoff run to this playoff run right here. Was it better than the Knicks playoff run? Has
no, they're
anybody
still
done?
gonna because look, TJ, I know what you mean, right? But they're gonna do what Tyrone was just trying to do, and they're gonna dig up from the past. The eras where people say that their basketball didn't count. There was only eight
The good
teams.
old
They were
days.
playing against plumbers and
Yeah.
school teachers and fire. They're gonna bring up all the bullshit just to try to not give the Knicks their props.
No,
Of
but
course,
but
baby.
TJ's right. They're going to compare every other playoff season to the next playoff. What you just said is them
I
comparing. They're going to do
I
that.
I
They have to.
I know that.
You
I
said
know
no,
that.
TJ. You said no,
No,
TJ.
Because
no.
but
I
I was
said,
saying
go ahead. Go ahead, Dan.
no, because what I was trying to allude to is, and I repeat, they are going to have to talk about us, and they don't
Yes.
want to. That's
Yes.
what I'm trying to allude to. They don't
Yes.
like the fact that they're gonna have to talk. I'm telling you, they
It's like
had
that.
to
Yeah.
talk. They had to
Shit.
start fucking talking about us.
They're gonna
Is
have
the
to
Unnecessary.
point
start
that I'm
talking
trying
about
to
us
make?
positively. That's the part.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
that's.
No,
I'm telling you, from the rental car to this. I've
Yes.
been there, my niggas. It's like I've
Yes.
been
Yes.
there.
You know what? The two biggest Nick haters, Nick Wright and Colin Cowherd, had to eat crow and call these. Nick Wright has been like, "Yo, this is the best historically. I'll show you the numbers." He
Don't
said we
forget Chris
haven't been talk.
Broussard.
He said
No, the
we haven't talking
the
about the Knicks
LeBron
because they've been
dictator.
off. He said we haven't been talking about the Knicks because they've been off for 9 days. Why have they been off for 9 days? Because they are fucking decapitating people. That's what he
You
said.
Mm.
know what I'm
Colin
saying? And
Cowherd. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, no, because I was gonna say it's people like that who hate to have to talk about us.
Yes.
They fucking hate it.
Mm.
It makes them like Jamal
With a
mentioned it
capital
again.
H.
The reason why I didn't watch nothing pregame this last game, especially from ESPN, is because going into game one, they were talking about everything the Spurs didn't do
Yes.
and
Yes.
not what the fuck the Knicks did to them. I'm sure
Disrespect.
this one, I didn't watch nothing yet, but I'm sure this one, they talked the same thing.
No, Dan, I've been watching.
Okay.
I've been watching. I've been watching. And everything the first thing they say is they've won 13 games in a row.
Because they
13.
got because it's shit that I said before in the past, especially when we talk football and stuff. You go out there and you make your fucking mark and force these people to know your name. It's what I told my daughter when she went to the ECCs for college. I just said, you do what you can do, but make these people remember your name. And that's
That's
what
it.
it's about. And that's what it's about. Make these people remember your fucking name.
Facts.
Just like how the Philadelphia Eagles have to now remember that AJ Brown was one of us. And now all of a sudden, and it's not really all of a sudden, but he was a diva, he was this, he was that, he was bad for the team, this, that. When that man kept his head down and just played on his way to the Super Bowl, two Super Bowl appearances and won one. It was the he's a diva talk. Oh, they need to get. But what did he do? He played his role into championships, and now he's a Patriot. We knew it was happening. This was one of them
Yeah.
few things that Adam Schefter got right. He got it right. It was happening, and I am not mad that we lost him because we just again Leon Rose, World Wide West. Go have a conversation with Harry Roseman. Learn under his tree. We just picked up and drafted the kid who won the Bolitnikov Trophy in college as the best wide receiver.
They
So
don't
we
always
have a
translate.
replacement for him. It
They don't
doesn't.
always translate. They don't always
You're
translate.
you're 1,000% right. But the confidence level of this guy making these right picks
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking what's his name? What's my man's name with the fuck? I'm why am I drawing a blank? With fucking the kid with number 33, the fucking the free safety on my team, white kid,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Cooper,
Dijon?
Coop.
Cooper DeJean. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to do with the black name, but people didn't think that much of him. And what did he do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And what has he been doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying on the
Dan,
point of that, Howie's track record of recent times is good. So, as an
would
Eagles
you,
fan, I am not mad. I'm not mad at AJ Brown. Thank you for your services. You did
but
what we
Dan,
needed, and thank you.
you don't think Cooper had a bigger chip on his shoulder to prove that he belonged than the Bolitnikov dude? Like, he was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, but of course, when when people don't quote unquote believe, you do what you got to do,
Right,
and all the kid did was ball. All the
right.
kid did was ball. But now this kid, again, he's gonna have because he's not gonna be able to come into Philly and be on some quote unquote diva shit. He can try his best,
Mhm.
but the city of Philadelphia will put that little nigga in his place.
Also,
And then he'll be crying to
also,
leave.
also, you think in season one he's going to replace the production of an AJ Brown?
We don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I'm
AJ
not
Brown though was commanding double teams. Wow,
a
that's why
hundred
your man
percent. A
was
hundred
getting the.
percent.
You know what I'm saying? So
But
that's a huge
Devontae, but
factor.
and so now with that whole number one, number two talk, Devontae Adams is the number one. And that
Yeah.
kid is short hands to where he's a problem for everybody too. Though, yes, smaller dude. And then we forget our tight end play has been phenomenal also.
Yes, yes.
And then Saquon Barkley in the background has been
Right.
so we have enough attention getters.
Okay.
Excuse the
You're right.
truck. We have enough attention getters. But I'm only calling for let's improve off of last season. But go ahead,
Okay.
Tyrone, about AJ Brown because I wanted to move to the next one, the next biggest
Uh,
one.
what did I say? All season, I said AJ Brown's a problem. AJ Brown's going to be a problem. I said that by the end of the season, AJ Brown is going to get traded to Buffalo. So I was one.
You
I was one
did.
team off. He got
You
traded
did.
to New England, but I said he was gone. I said he was the problem, and y'all said I was just listening to the media bullshit, and I was just following what the media was saying. But here we are, because I knew when that motherfucker started saying shit in the locker room. Once wide receivers start talking that shit, bro. Once they start talking
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit,
yeah. I agree.
you're a problem. And I knew that this dude was going to be going. I thought it was going to be the Bills. It ended up being the Patriots. But that's the only surprise I got. And the Eagles knew too. Because why, if he's a disgruntled employee or there wasn't a problem with A.J. Brown, why do you draft a wide receiver? So all that talk about A.J. Brown was
Right.
cool.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
looking at trading. We're not doing that. All of that shit was bullshit. They knew it. And that's why they drafted a wide receiver. And because they knew they were getting rid of my man from the door. They knew before the season was over that they was going to bust this move, bro.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, you were right, but I'm okay with it because the only thing I was able to do at the time, I wasn't talking for future. I'm talking in the moment
Right.
because that's all. Even just what we did with the Knicks, we can only talk in the moment. We can say, yeah, we got this. Which again, confidently, we got this. But we can only talk in the moment. We can only talk in the moment.
And another
But
thing I wanted to say,
go ahead.
last point. I don't like you being okay with that. Because for me, I'm not okay with my team losing a wide receiver with that kind of production over bullshit. You know what I mean? They're losing. They lost that production and lost that wide receiver over bullshit, over just talking shit, over just being a diva, over just nut ass locker room shit that I feel like coaches
But
or other players.
they weren't giving him the ball, Ty. They were not giving him the ball.
Plus, I think contract money. There was money involved, which with this move we freed up millions and millions of dollars. I'm okay with it. He helped my team get a Super Bowl championship.
That's all that matters.
Why do I need to be mad at that? Why do I need to be mad at that? It was just like with T.O. leaving, whatever. I wasn't mad at that because though he was hurt, his performance in the Super Bowl, he helped us get us into the position that we were in at that time.
Facts.
I'm not mad at that. Like I'm sorry you're talking to a reasonable fan that has fucking sense.
They got a first round out of that too, right? Coming back to him.
I think so. I think
They're gonna
so.
grab another wide
But
receiver. I mean, that would have been the deadliest wide receiving trio I've seen forever with the old boy they drafted. They kept AJ, but
yeah,
go
it
for it.
could have been. But it is what it is.
But they're gonna
But
get it
them
back.
fucking but them fucking Rams though.
I have a question before we go to the
Go ahead,
Rams.
go
Right?
ahead.
I have a question. TJ, you said they weren't throwing him the ball. Do you think that's a concerted effort? You think the coaches? I mean, does that happen?
No,
The coaching staff be like, yo,
He
no.
was
I think
systemic
that's
in that
just
offense.
I think that was just the quarterback, because there was games he would feed AJ Brown and not Devonta Smith. You know what I'm saying? And then there was games he would feed Smith and not Brown. I was like, why can't you throw to both of these dudes in the same game?
Because you gotta go with what you're facing though. And if they're
So
not
There was
either
times they showed
there was
he was
times with,
open,
yeah,
man.
yeah. And Jalen Hurts' decision making in some of them cases was fucked up. Normally he does
Yes.
make great decisions.
no,
He does make great decent decision making. But I understand. It is what it is. AJ Brown,
I
thank you for your
think
service.
the AJ Brown hate and being where I live, I listen to Philadelphia sports radio for fun because it's fucking misery. It's hilarious, right? So, but the hate and the blame that fucking Jalen Hurts gets is fucking unreal. It is so disrespectful and so unappreciative of what that brother has bought that fucking organization the entire time he's been there. And and the hate they gave him for the shit with AJ Brown this whole year, and they made it seem like it was Jalen Hurts this and the offensive coordinator was hot garbage. It's just facts. Two, the running game wasn't there because the line wasn't as good. All right, so that's a lot that's going around. Then the shit with AJ Brown. Turns out this nigga was right. Okay, he didn't want to get in the middle of some massage therapy shit. Right? So you mean the dude? So Jalen Hurts, who, like I said, I've said this before. I've liked all the Eagles quarterbacks, black quarterbacks, until they were playing us. I've always supported, right? So you mean this guy got all this hate because he was trying to be professional and focus on football and not the side shit? So that's what his great crime was. The man that took you to 2 Super Bowls, playoffs every year. You know what I mean? Opus won you the second Super Bowl. The first one he got you to. Beat the brakes off of the most recent dynasty in the next one. And because he didn't want to get in the middle of, let's face it, whatever the woman's situation was, she was for the community, so nobody should have been catching feelings anyway. So because he was trying to focus on football, but if you listen to WIP out here, which is their version of WFAN, and I barely listen to WFAN because it's the same shit, but
the fan
sucks. Every fucking day is, Jalen Hurts needs. I was like, oh my God, what else does this nigga need to do? all you've done since you had him was win. What else does he need to do?
It goes back to because all niggas know how to do is talk about quarterbacks.
Listen,
unreal, bro. Unreal.
Jamal, when you put it like that, it sounds retarded. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy.
And dog, and the thing is, it's coming from a place of anger and jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be straight up. I'm sick of watching these motherfuckers win. And at a certain point, even if you hate a fucking team that much and they still winning, you have to respect. At a certain point, you have to respect the technique.
Yes.
You have to respect the technique.
Yes.
And the thing is, Joe Burrow doesn't get that type of hate. You know what I mean? Josh Allen doesn't get that type of hate. What are any of those dudes won?
Nothing.
Because they're the color of my knuckles.
Is the best quarterback in the NFL. Is Pat Mahomes dead?
Yeah.
The color of my knuckles.
But there's a difference though. When you bring up, see, this is what I don't like. Bringing up
a white quarterback.
No, it ain't that. I'm just saying.
Don't you talk.
No,
Fam, the reason I brought up Joe Burrow, and I'll let you finish, Ty, It's because you there, Ty. You've heard the underpinnings of some of that swath of Philadelphia fans that wanted they wanted Jalen Hurts out of there and they wanted Joe Burrow.
And I agree with everything you're saying, except for the fact that Joe Burrow and Josh Allen are almost exceptions to this rule, because I feel as though if you go out there and you put up 35 points in a playoff game and you lose, you can't criticize Joe Burrow for that. Josh Allen balled his ass off in the playoffs every season, and Buffalo loses. It's not Josh Allen's fault. So it's hard to criticize a quarterback that's putting up 35 points in a losing effort in the playoff game. It's hard to criticize Josh Allen for his playoff play, which has been amazing. It's hard to criticize Joe Burrow for his playoff play, which has been amazing. Like, if you look at them stats, them dudes have good playoffs. They play great and lose because the defense is on their teams is so bad, right? So it's hard to blame them in those losses, where when the Eagles lose, most of the time it is on Jalen Hurts. I ain't gonna lie.
It is
when
not.
Lose,
if Jalen Hurts put up 80 points, they would still blame this Negro.
Absolutely.
I agree with you.
They would still blame him, bro. They would still blame him.
But Jalen Hurts has made legit mistakes and losses that
so has Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen hasn't thrown bad picks, bro. He hasn't thrown picks in constantly. But he's the gunslinger, like Brett Favre.
You can't do that.
Joe Burrow, the gunslinger.
Yeah, but you can do that in Buffalo, bro. You cannot do that in Philadelphia. You cannot do that in Philadelphia.
Listen, that coach has given Buffalo so much success, and he lost his job over that shit. And they got rid of that coach. So now we're gonna see. Now it's all on Josh Allen. So, but Jalen Hurts. But the thing is this: we now have the proof in the pudding that Jalen Hurts was not the problem. It's not even a question of what the Eagles did. You're not supposed to win the Super Bowl every year. That's an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? But they have a shot every year, right? But now you have the proof of other dysfunction that had nothing to do with Jalen Hurts.
Absolutely.
We have the proof now in retrospect that is not his fault. Saquon did not run like he did before. The line they weren't as effective as they were before. They still probably got one of the best defenses in they're going to be a problem in the league, right? That offensive coordinator, dog, again, and I hate to go back to it, but Trenton Highwood can predict that offense.
And Jamal, when you mention offensive coordinator, what up, Husky? But when you mention offensive coordinator, once again, how many offensive coordinators did Jalen Hurts go through?
Every year if it's professional career, and I'm talking about college too.
And still,
there you go.
And still,
there you go. There you go.
You know, where so many other quarterbacks, and it just happens to always happen to the black guys, the black quarterbacks who get drafted really, really high, and then go through coordinator after coordinator after coordinator after coordinator and can't get over the hump.
And remember,
he figure it out to get the team into the playoffs.
He wasn't even supposed to be in this position. He was just a luxury pick because Wentz was supposed to be that guy. Mm-hmm. And he stepped in from day one he got on that field. He was a problem.
He's more proof to the pudding. If Jalen Hurts was a free agent right now, how many teams would be clamoring to get that dude, bro? How many teams would be lying? There'd be a line at his front door. There'd be a line at his front door to get that dude, bro.
Just because you can't take away Super Bowl winner. You can't remove that from him. You can't.
Yeah, man. And again, it's like just listening to Philadelphia sports radio. All they do is just slay this guy or backhanded compliments. It's never just, you know what? We got a damn good quarterback, one of the best in the league. He's given us success every year. We came close to winning it again. We got a good team. We're in good hands with this guy every year. We have a shot. It's never going to be.
It's because he doesn't put up the astronomical quarterback stats that everybody wants to see.
Because he got a running game. He got a running game. He got a running game in defense. What you want to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm, it's crazy. And it goes back to your point that they only know how to do is talk quarterbacks. But, you know, that forgotten thing of having an incredible running back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now the Rams, though.
Yeah.
The Rams, though. They got the most incredible defensive lineman in the league for a bag. Well, actually, and
bag of apples.
That's the conversation. Is Aaron Donald's possibly said he ain't done. It ain't over. So cheap code.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, Uh, they got great offensive pieces, but yet,
Does
I want to see what this Rams team does. Because again, the defense that my Eagles have and the defensive line that my Eagles have, I am not jumping out the window and saying that they're gonna have the best two names on defense.
so
But they
Dan,
gotta I gotta see what they do on field.
Dan, and you experienced this. They look really good on paper, right? They
On
look
paper, Tyrone,
really
right?
good
Not
on
on
paper,
Bring
bro.
it back to Tyrone last week. On paper.
This is not on paper.
Wait. So
The Rams,
hold
the
on,
Rams,
hold on.
the Rams and Stafford
Aaron
has
Donald
been
said he
there.
came back though.
No, he didn't
is
say
this
he's
on paper?
back yet.
How is this Rams team being a contender on paper? It's not on paper. The Rams have won a Super Bowl since Stafford's been there. The Rams have won a Super Bowl, been in the NFC Championship game, been in contention every year, and they just got better. So this is not on paper. The Rams is a Super Bowl contender. It's facts, real life.
Oh, they were Super Bowl contenders without
Right. So
getting
getting
Homer
better.
from Cleveland.
So getting better is not on paper. Getting Myles Garrett, if he's half of what he was in Cleveland, it's not on paper, bro. If he's half of what he was in Cleveland, the Rams are a problem in real life.
That's my next
100%.
question. That's my next question. Does he break his own sack record this year?
No.
Not even.
If
close.
Donald comes back, does he break his sack record?
Donald's not coming back, bro.
If he comes back, does he break
not
his sack
doing that.
record, bro?
Listen, if Donald comes back, Donald might break the sack record because Garrett's going to get the double teams. Garrett's going to get the double teams, not Donald.
Nah. No. If you know how football is played, it's played from the inside out.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald has to get double teamed. That man, he took one season off so far, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to. You have to.
You have to control the middle.
If you have a guy like him, you have to respect the middle of the line before you respect the outsides.
Right.
And this is why, Tyrone, because again, I know you didn't play my position to understand. You play from the inside to the outside.
Right.
The outside threats can remain outside. But if that middle is collapsed, that's what breaks up and disturbs everything.
So if Aaron Donald comes back, Myles Garrett going to get 30 sacks. If Aaron Donald comes back, Myles Garrett's getting 30 sacks. 30.
No, that's just assuming. That's just assuming
30.
no. It ain't
30.
happening. It ain't
There's
happening.
a lot of good left
This is the
tackles in
point.
the league. There's a lot of good left tackles in this league.
The
brother.
only point I was just trying to inform you of is Aaron Donald must be respected.
If he comes, then if that's the case, Myles Garrett going to be getting one-on-ones almost every snap. He's going to get 30 sacks, bro. Like, you going to get that guy
one-on-ones. This is where blocking schemes
one-on-one.
come in. Because this is the reason why sometimes you keep a running back in the backfield.
Not fake one.
So let me ask you this, because the NFC West is stacked. You got Seattle, who just came off a Super Bowl. You got the Niners that are still there, and now you got the Rams.
The Rams would be the instant favorites. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You pull a Myles Garrett, that's the instant favorite, and that warranted. You just took the best defensive lineman in the fucking league. You just traded for that. You are in Tyrone's win now phase when you pull a move like this.
And TJ, to be honest, right? You got the 49ers, you got the Seahawks, you got those teams you just talked about. But the Rams were better than those teams, though, in reality. The Rams were supposed to beat Seattle, too. Like in reality, the Rams were supposed to be better than those teams. So they
I knew you was going to say something crazy.
No, the Rams are still going to be rated better than those teams.
Supposed to be, and where did it end up?
No, I'm saying the Rams are better than the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle won that game, but come on, you said the Seattle Seahawks was a better team than the Rams. No, they won the game.
Seattle Seahawks are the Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
They won the game. Listen, a bad team can beat a good team sometimes. Just because you win one, the NFL's one game. If the NFL was in a 7-game series like the NBA, the Seahawks would have lost in 6.
It's easy to assume that to make your point, but who was the better team
on that day?
Who
But
and
anything can happen. You saw the
That's called
Giants win
football,
2
man.
Super Bowls like that.
that's how it
Come on, man.
goes.
Y'all crazy. All right,
That's
all right.
That's how
football,
it
man.
goes. That's
Yeah,
how it
okay.
goes.
So on any given day, a bad team can beat a good team. That don't make them better because they beat them. That just means a bad team lucked up on that day and beat a good team.
You just said that don't make them better because they beat
It
them.
doesn't. It doesn't. Did the Eagles? The Eagles used to lose to the Arizona Cardinals every fucking year. Was the Cardinals better than the Eagles? No,
They
Yes,
won.
absolutely not.
They beat them.
But they wasn't better than. They wasn't a better team. Just because a team beats another team don't make them better.
Mm.
When did that make them
So-
better?
May I
For the Eagles-
reintroduce you? May I
Them Giants.
reintroduce you? May I reintroduce you to the Dream Team Eagles, the team that was better than everybody.
They was. They shouldn't have lost. They shouldn't have lost. They was better. They were the better team. They just got beat. That don't mean they wasn't better. That Dream Team was better than everybody. They just got beat, dog. And
You are
that
smoking dope, fam. You are smoking dope.
Giants. So the Giants
You
was
are
better than the Eagles.
smoking. You are smoking dope.
The Giants did the Giants not beat
Smoking
the
dope.
Eagles? Did the Giants beat the Eagles in a game last season?
They did.
Yes.
And they also lost.
Who was the better team?
The
Giants
team that
that
almost
day?
went to the Super Bowl.
Was
The
the
team with the
Giants
better
better
record.
than the Eagles last year? No.
Yes.
Did the Giants beat the Eagles in a game last year?
No, they wasn't
Yes,
better than
they
Eagles
did.
this year. But whoever made the claim they was better than the Eagles.
So a team that can beat another team on a given day doesn't mean that team is better, right?
It means
Giants
you're
beat
the
Eagles
better.
last year,
You
but
would.
they wasn't a better team. They won a
It
game.
means that. Well, to just to diffuse
If
your
it's for
argument,
all the marbles and you lose and it's win or go home and you lose,
better
you're
than
not the
one.
better team. You're
They
not
was
the better
that
team.
one day. All right,
and
man.
and to diffuse your argument, just to make the point you're trying to make, it was 1-1 in the regular season.
Doesn't
So
matter.
so it does matter because now that brings us back down to 0. And yes, the Philadelphia Eagles were the better team, but the Giants were the better team that day when they beat
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
And
On
they
that
beat
day,
us,
they
and
won
they
a
beat
game.
us, and they beat us soundly. They beat us soundly that game. But what happened the next game? We came back to remember who the fuck we were, and then we beat the fuck out of them.
So y'all were better than
Be-
them when y'all lost the first game too.
Right,
It was the same team.
but if that
Y'all just
but if
lost
that
that
was the
game.
but if that was the one game of the season that we played, the Giants were better than us.
When it's win or go home, when it's called playoffs, it's win or go home. And
But
you
it-
play yeah.
But even
And
when it's a one and done in the regular season, Jamal,
I get
if
that,
you
but for his
win,
point
you're
where he's
the
trying
better
to
team.
right.
Yeah.
So the thing is, there's different motivations because at least in the regular season, you know you're playing again next week, right? When it gets to the playoffs are the best of the best. So yes, when you lose that head-to-head matchup, when the best of the best are playing each other, whoever loses is not the better team, and that's just flat what it is.
Right.
And that's
It's the
what
playoffs.
happened.
Yeah.
And Seattle was the better fucking team.
You sound like the dude's making an excuse for the Knicks going through this playoff run, bro. It's the same shit. It's the same shit, bro. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. They beat the Celtics. We mollywopped them. Why? Because we were the better team. That's all that matters. When the Giants beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl with all the money on the table. All the money on the table. They were 16-0. They were 16-0.
They were still the better team.
Those Giants was not a better team than those,
Yes,
than
they
those
was.
Patriots. No, they
Yes,
weren't.
they were.
Tom Brady.
Absolutely were.
Tom Brady, the worst Super Bowl loss
Yes,
of
they
his
were.
career.
You know how they know?
Brady with the worst Super Bowl loss of his career.
Yes, because in football,
they lost one game.
it is decided on the field and it's win or go home.
They was not the better
All right.
team. They lost one game.
Yes,
they
they are.
5 out of 6
They
times
lost the
that
most
season.
important game. They
I know,
lost the most
but-
important game.
Time out. He's making references that don't apply to that sport. There's no 5 out of 6 times. There's no series in football. Football's not played like that. Football is one day war. If you lose, you lose. If it is written that a man should lose, then a man will lose.
That Patriots team was one of the best teams in NFL history, and that Giants team squeaked into the playoffs. You're telling me that Giants team was better than that Patriots team? No, they were not.
That's right. You want to know why? You
want
want to know why?
But they were
You
not.
want to know why?
Team.
What happened when they played the Patriots the last game of the season? The Giants found out who the fuck they were. They said, "Oh, we can beat these niggas. They can beat these niggas." And then the Giants went on to win at Dallas, at Tampa, at Green Bay, and they beat the Patriots when they counted.
But they wasn't better than
the
yo,
road. All on the road.
Y'all
Yes.
talking.
Here's the thing in football, Ty.
That's crazy.
In football, the difference in football is this: is the best team in the regular season ain't the best team in the playoffs. There's regular season championship and there's Super Bowl champions.
Tyrone, they don't give out chips for a regular season champion.
No,
bro.
for best record. No, they don't matter in the playoffs. Fuck the record when it comes to playoffs of football.
They weren't supposed to lose that game to them Giants.
Name me a team that's got a Super Bowl trophy for being the best team in the regular season.
With the best record.
And lost.
No, I'm not talking about regular
Lost
season.
the
I'm talking
Super
about
Bowl.
best team in general, period. I ain't talking about regular season. I'm talking about in general.
Not if you lose, fam.
On the field,
Not if you lose. Not if you lose. That's the rules of football.
The Giants beat them twice. The Giants beat them twice with all the money on the table.
You can lose, but so y'all saying that a bad team can't. So if a bad team beats a good team, they better than that team.
You can't be a bad team and go to the Super Bowl.
Yes, you can't be the Giants was a bad team.
And win the Super Bowl.
They were 7-9 in the regular season. They was a bad team. They wasn't that good.
They wasn't 7. They was 9-7 and 10-6.
Oh, 9-7. That makes it a lot
and
better.
10-6. Some teams got to switch when it counts, fam. Some teams got to.
Not a good team.
And they were
Regular
the sixth
season.
seed. And they were the sixth
regular
seed,
season.
right? They were the sixth seed, right?
Yes, sir.
So that
Yes.
means so that means you were one of the best 6 to make it to the playoffs to put yourself in contention to complete the mission.
And won every game on the road at their opponent's house. They won every game.
Y'all crazy. Them Giants was not that good of a team, bro. Not at all. They shouldn't even beat the teams they beat.
I say it all the time. I do say now. I will agree with you. I say that the Giants were not the best team at that time. But what did they do? You got hot at the right time. So now
played
you
the
are
best
the
when
better
it counted.
team.
Yes.
You are the best team because you completed the fucking mission. You are the best. You have the right stamp now in history to say, I am the champion of this year forever. You are the best. You are the best.
We've seen it right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying?
So
The Knicks were not the best team in the East.
So what's saying?
Detroit. They got hot at the right time.
We were supposed to lose to Philly. Cleveland was supposed to be
Atlanta
whatever.
too. Atlanta was supposed to upset us. Remember?
Why is that loss in Philadelphia in the NFC Championship game to Tampa Bay? Why is Philadelphia fans so sad about that? So upset about that loss? Because they were the better team that lost, and they were mad about that. That's the most egregious thing in Philadelphia sports history. You know why they say that? Because
you're supposed to be.
Did Tampa win the shit that year though?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be mad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they.
So you lost to the Super Bowl championship. You lost to the Super Bowl champion, but that's not the best team.
Hold on.
No, I know Eagles fan. I thought we were the better team going into that game too, and we fucking lost.
I can tell you, who didn't think they were the better team was Tampa Bay. Didn't think they was. Yeah.
No. The Eagles fans were mad after the loss because they said we shouldn't have lost because we were better than them.
Every team says that. Cleveland said they should have won the last series, man. James Harden sat there on the mic and said,
that was ridiculous. That was
it said we felt like we were the better team. So I mean,
Lou, Tyrone can't make his point without yelling because Tyrone's point making is when he's loud, he's right.
No, it's not. I just can't control my voice. I had to go to speech class because I'm not a good talker.
Gotta fuck with you. But yeah, man, your points are ridiculous. But the Rams definitely, I will say, on paper, the Rams got hella better with this one move. But now, I want y'all opinion. People are actually saying that Cleveland won this trade. Thoughts?
What did they get back?
They
picked up a very good they picked up a very good linebacker.
Oh, they got Verse, right?
Who pretty much deboed Dylan Gabriel's number, which I love. you took the third string quarterback's number and he got mad, but you third string for a reason. And then they got money, they got picks and stuff like that. So Tyrone, you said they did win the draft. The pick.
Yeah, they won the draft. They got a decent enough player. They got money. They got picks. They're going to save money on the back end with the contract, and they got rid of somebody who didn't want to be there. So Cleveland won.
Can I remind you? This is Cleveland, who've had several picks and a ton of cash, and they screwed the dog every time they've been in this position.
True, but hold on. Because the one point I want to make is that it's going to be proven that Shedeur Sanders was the right pick, but yet I have a feeling they're going to try to find every way to make it look like, see, we told y'all. So yes, TJ, it's Cleveland. Let's not expect nothing too highly. It's Cleveland.
TJ, but here's why I said they won the pick. They won the trade. Because what's the difference? They had Myles Garrett, and they didn't win with him, right?
True indeed.
So it don't make no difference. So now they're saving money. They're getting more players in the draft. They got a player that's pretty decent, and they're going to save money on the contract. And even if they lose anyway, they were losing with Myles Garrett. So everything is a plus for them. They wasn't winning with him. So we going to lose without him. We might as well save some money.
I ain't mad at that.
You right in that standpoint, but you can't call them winners if they're gonna go out and do the same thing year after year.
No, we talking about did they win the trade?
I'm just saying they can win this. You can say they won the trade, but if they don't capitalize and maximize what they got out of this trade, then did they really win? Did they really win?
Which all we can do right now is go on paper.
That's what I'm saying.
It's on paper. We need to see them line up, and we need to see what moves they make.
Hold on, but in hindsight, what would make them lose the trade? Because would Myles Garrett have to win a Super Bowl in the Rams to say that the Rams won the trade? Like, what would make it comparable to say, oh, Cleveland lost the trade? Because if Cleveland continues to lose like they've been losing, and the Rams don't win the Super Bowl, then that's still even, ain't it?
It depends.
If the Rams go to the Super Bowl and lose, then the Rams won.
But also it depends. Because see, for Cleveland, it's a whole futures thing. It's what pieces do they pick up? How much do they change their fortunes around? Do they start to eventually do better and climb back? They are in for their sake, one of the tougher divisions to be in. When you got 3 teams that could make Super Bowl runs, they haven't, except for one in recent times. But you got 3 teams.
2.
You got 2. They're in the same division with the Cincinnati Bengals, who made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are always in contention.
No.
The Pittsburgh Steelers always put themselves in close contention. And the Baltimore Ravens are always in close contention.
Pittsburgh ain't in it. They don't have a quarterback. They ain't in it. They don't have a quarterback. Sorry. They ain't in it.
So you just shitting on Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers ain't a quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers ain't it. He ain't it.
You know what?
Aaron Rodgers ain't it now.
You know what?
He's not it, bro. He's not it.
You know what? He ain't a quarterback no more.
No.
Let's just. Do we have anything else so we can end his blasphemy?
Pittsburgh ain't in it, bro. Pittsburgh gonna be 9-7, Pittsburgh gonna be 9-8 and lose in the first round again. They ain't nobody.
Well, actually,
so that means that it ain't Tomlin's fault.
Yeah.
He on the boat right now.
It's Mike McCarthy's team now.
I didn't say it was Tomlin's. I never said it was Tomlin's fault. I'm just saying
you got your wish, Ty. Tomlin's gone. You got your wish.
I didn't say it was Tomlin's fault. I'm just saying that he deserves to be fired because he's mediocre. It's not his fault. But the coach is a scapegoat. I said that they didn't give him what he needed to win. I said all those things. It's not his fault that Pittsburgh was mediocre, but the coach gets the scapegoat. And based on that,
I'm not sure you said that, but okay.
Or he won it.
He didn't say nothing like that.
I'm not sure you ever mentioned something like that, but it's okay.
Mike Tomlin was a bad coach.
You just wanted to see Coach Mike out of there. You said he was mediocre.
That could bring up.
The team is mediocre, and he's a mediocre coach. Yeah, he's a mediocre coach for that team because of what they gave him. It's not his fault.
Run the tape back, man. Run the
Mhm.
tape back.
I said Mike
He's a
Tomlin.
media.
I'm gonna pray for you, Ty.
on
I'm
another
gonna pray
team.
for you because the Lord
I
is
said Mike
watching.
Tomlin
He's letting you
on
know.
another team.
The Lord is watching, Ty. Okay.
He's a
No.
bad coach because
The
of
coach.
what they gave him, but
No,
yet as a
he's not a
coach,
bad coach.
he did what he was supposed to do and never had a losing
He's
fucking
not.
season.
He's not a bad coach, but he didn't win. So when you don't win on an NFL team, when you're mediocre for years, you get fired. That's what happens.
He didn't
You
win.
know.
He's got a hold on. He's
I
got a
never said he
Super
was a
Bowl.
bad coach.
He's got a Super Bowl championship and never had a losing record as the Steelers head coach, but he didn't win.
He didn't. He won one Super Bowl in 20 years. That ain't winning.
He got a Super Bowl.
Bro.
Jamal. He's got a Super Bowl win.
You gotta win
and
championships.
doesn't have a losing record as a head coach, but he never won.
He's not a winner.
Yeah,
bro.
I know. He'd be the best Commanders coach they had in 40 fucking years.
It don't matter. You gotta win championships. Listen, you have to win championships.
Since Joe Gibbs.
One Super Bowl in 20 years is not enough, bro. Getting put out in the last 10 seasons, going out in the first round, that's not winning.
How many coaches have multiple Super Bowls? 4 or 5, maybe?
And how many of them stayed with the team for 18 years? No. Most of them was fired within the first 5 years of losing.
And maybe that's why those teams were losing.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Mike never lost.
Thank you.
Coach Mike had a winning. He had a winning team every year.
Thank you.
He had a winning program every year.
Yep.
I mean, it's
It's about consistency. It's about
Let me tell you what's
going
gonna
to
happen,
to remain
right?
consistent.
Because Coach Mike is taking 2 years off. Watch what squad he gonna come back to coach. It's gonna be the greatest day on this show. He's gonna be the Commanders' next coach, bro. That's gonna be, boy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
Jamal, it's gonna be. We got a Super Bowl win. We got a Super Bowl winning head coach. The man's never had a losing season. It's
That's
gonna be
right.
all this shit.
That's right.
That we've been laying down.
That's right.
All this shit.
I'm gonna be I don't want Mike Tomlin. I do not want
Y'all
Mike
would
Tomlin
be-
to be coach of the Commanders.
Y'all would be
No
so
one-
privileged to have Mike Tomlin,
What?
fam.
Yeah.
You would be so privileged.
You would definitely
Too
be in the
bad it ain't
minority.
I'm gonna be
too bad it ain't your decision.
Yeah, man. Boy, you have no idea how privileged y'all would be to have Coach Mike.
You know who would be fired? Ty as a GM in the first 3 years.
GM Ty? Oh, man. GM Ty be in Cleveland. That's what he be.
I promise you. I wouldn't. Listen, if I was the GM, I'd win the Super Bowl. I win the Super Bowl in my first 3 years. I'll tell you that. I'll win the Super Bowl in my first 3 years.
You know what?
What I'm not gonna do is settle for mediocrity, and I'm not gonna hire no mediocre fucking coach like Mike Tomlin. For sure, I'm not.
And then all the talking heads are gonna be like, who is this GM? Why is this GM making this whole place a bouncing ball? This team's never been a bouncing ball like this.
2 Super Bowls in 3 years. Goddamn, that man's smart.
Wait a minute. So Ty, play GM right now. Who would you hire as a coach?
Lord
For your
Jesus.
Commanders right now?
Lord
Bill
Jesus.
Belichick.
Man.
Joe
Joe Gibbs.
Bill Belichick can't win a college game right now. What are you talking about?
Joe Gibbs still
Bill
alive?
Belichick can't win in a college.
College and NFL is the same thing.
Oh,
Don't
he's
even
doing
try.
NASCAR now. Last I checked.
Don't even try. He can win in the
Come on,
NFL
man.
though. He can win in the NFL though.
Like Tomlin, right?
Not like Tomlin. Tomlin gonna win Super Bowls, baby. Tomlin wins the regular season. We made the playoffs.
You really think in your heart of hearts that Bill Belichick can bring a Super Bowl to the Washington Commanders
Bill
if you hire
Belichick
him
can bring a Super
tomorrow?
Bowl to anything. He can bring a Super Bowl to the Cleveland Browns if he went back there.
He
If
did
he
it when he
had
was
that
the
and
coach
Tom
of the
Brady
Cleveland
had
Browns.
That was long
He did
ago.
it when he-
I'm talking
Oh, man.
I'm saying right now.
He was a coach of the Cleveland Browns for like 3 years. They barely
Right
made the playoffs.
now. I'm talking today. I ain't talking about in the past. I'm talking today.
So he's going to find another Tom Brady? Is that what you're telling me? He's going to draft the last quarterback
Come on, man.
in
Come
the
on, man.
draft?
Oh, here we go.
You know,
It was
last man
Tom Brady.
standing.
It was Tom Brady. Okay, it was Tom Brady. All right.
I mean, how many Super Bowls did he win without Tom Brady?
Tom is terrific. I ain't gonna lie about that, but Tom was part of the system.
Did he win a Super Bowl after Brady left?
Tom was part of a system too, though, and it was the Belichick system, bro. That's not.
And the system won in Tampa Bay because Belichick was.
Yeah, they ran that same. No, he was in Tampa Bay. Bruce Arians ran that same fucking system. Don't try to spread that.
Wow!
This is the guy. It's superstar player. It's superstar. It's not just never the system, but today it's the system.
No, I said you still got to be that dude in the system. You still got to be that dude. Tom Brady was that dude. Everybody can't do it. If everybody could do it, then Belichick would have won a Super Bowl every year with any quarterback. So no, you still got to be that dude. But let's not be clear. Bruce Arians took Tom Brady and said, "Look, do whatever you was doing in New England. Let's not act like he changed the fucking game around." He said, "Whatever you was doing in New England, do that shit here."
Which you know what they did? You know what they did? They played a complete team game. That's what the Patriots were doing. They played a complete team game. Every game wasn't on fucking Tom Brady.
And when that complete team game didn't work, and they had to rely on Tom Terrific to go down there and give them game-winning drives, that's what he did. They had to go and say, "Tom, win it for us, baby, because the team ain't winning. We need you."
But once again, Tom Brady threw the best. Tom Brady threw the pass to Tom Brady, who scored the touchdown. Who then Tom Brady handed the ball off to Tom Brady, and Tom Brady ran the ball in because Tom Brady did it all.
Dan, you didn't know Tom Brady rushed for 1,100 yards that year? With
Tom Brady played tight end too. Tom Brady played tight end.
Oh, how many receptions he had? Like 50, right?
Tom Brady didn't let up. Tom Brady didn't let up no sacks either. TJ. Every week.
So anybody can do any quarterback can do what Tom Brady did? No, y'all crazy.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana could.
Okay, thank you for proving. Thank you for confirming that. Joe Montana could.
Jesus Christ!
You don't think Peyton Manning would have had them Belichick, and that's the New England squad?
Yeah.
But that would have been
because of his team being bad.
Aaron Rodgers.
That would have been.
Drew Brees.
That would have been more unfair. Though, hold up. Peyton Manning and Bill Belichick, like
forget about it.
Coach on the field, listening to, and again, Bill Belichick would have been able to just focus solely on defense and be defensive coordinator by himself. Himself with fucking Peyton Manning.
That's right. You know how much more dominant they would have been? You told Bill Belichick all you got to do is worry about defense? Shit.
To save our brother from further blaspheming.
I ain't blaspheming.
Jamal, you know what to do. I know. We know.
Yo, man.
We know.
Good. Great show. Ty, man. I'm going to shout out Ty first for Ty keeping it interesting and always giving points of contention, man. I salute you for standing on your convictions, right or wrong, mostly wrong, but you stands up. So I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that shout out and keeping things interesting. It's a good time to be a Knicks fan, so we're gonna keep rooting for our team. Shout out TJ, Mayor, everybody that was in the comments, Brian, and everybody who joined in today. Hooks Rub. Peace to Ishtar, Disabled Planets, and Ill Magic.
Sure.
Oh.
So, great show, man. Great show, man. I enjoyed this, man. I enjoy all the Knicks talk. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait till tomorrow. So we can wrap this up on Wednesday, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to you guys, man, for making the show what it is, man. Before the next week. Pass it off to TJ.
Lisper.
Lisper.
No, I don't want to talk. Y'all don't have no respect. No, I'm saying, listen.
Sound like Dusty Rose. No respect.
I'm gonna say this right now.
No Steve's.
I'm just gonna say this right now, and I'm not wishing this upon y'all, and I'm not. And I'm firmly on go New York, no, go. But I'm going to tell you right now, the way y'all talking, y'all almost changed my mind because y'all scared Y'all talking scared, y'all sounding scared to me, and y'all saying that y'all done witnessed the Knicks do some crazy shit. So now I'm gonna just leave with this. Y'all better not lose. Y'all better not lose. Because if y'all lose,
And this is what we were talking about. And this is exactly what we're
yeah,
talking
disaster.
Y'all better
It's
not
what we
lose.
already knew, man.
Y'all better not lose.
It's what we already knew.
But Jamal, if they
time
lose,
Ty
you
was
gonna have
on.
a book. Jamal, we already know if the Knicks lose, you gonna have a shoot somewhere, shooting a reggaeton or something. Oh, gonna be sick. Oh my God, I'm I can't make it. Y'all know who ain't showing up. TJ at least gonna show up and say some music. Now go ahead, TJ.
Oh man.
You the
He
only
didn't
stand up
include
down
me
here,
because I
TJ.
just got to be here.
So I know what I'm getting Tyrone for Christmas. I'm gonna buy a soapbox and then get engraved Tyrone the Lisper on it, and I'm gonna send it to your house because that's what you do. You stand on it. Let me know what size shoe you are so I can put the footprint around it so you can just stand right comfortably into your soapbox.
Those are going to be the
bitch.
flip-flops I get them.
I ain't even gonna go to work. I'm gonna stay on that box all day, all night.
Listen, the next time we meet up, we'll be meeting in Dan's backyard because the Knicks have completed the job. That's all I want. That's all I want. It's going to be chaos tomorrow night, and God help anybody wearing a Spurs jersey in a garden. Don't put it on when you're in your seat, dogs. Don't even wear it inside till you get inside the garden, bro.
You might not make it inside.
yeah. Sit in your seat, buy your food, and then put on your jersey, dogs. Because
TJ, come on, man. Let's call it for what it is, man. Let's call it for what it is. A San Antonio, a Spurs fan, because a Spurs fan afford $11,000 for a ticket, anyways. So I'm not worried about
probably.
that.
That's Texas oil, baby. That's Texas oil.
Here's the thing, oh. A Spurs fan, TJ's right though. If I'm a Spurs fan, I'm gonna put my jersey on their feet. Because can a Knicks fan afford to get thrown out? After he spent $11,000 on that ticket? No.
Listen, if I spend $11,000 on that ticket, I'm not getting my ass beat before I get inside. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
And if you're a Knicks fan, you gonna get thrown out to fuck with a Spurs fan? No, you ain't gonna do that. So yeah, when I get my feet, I'm gonna put that jersey on.
Yeah, but one Spurs fan decided to waste their money and try to run on the court just for a picture of Wemby's torso, like you see in the background of our screen right now.
Yeah. So
a blurry picture at that.
Get banned for life for doing that.
From all NBA arenas, not just one, all of them. This was great. And Jamal, I will see you Wednesday afternoon.
Yes,
going
sir.
into the evening. We're gonna link up after the show and we're gonna make it happen. This was tremendous. I've never seen the hypocrisy on a level of this scale before. Shout out to everybody. This is why I like doing this. For this right here. This is why I like coming on here every Sunday for this type of banter. I'm looking forward to Monday. I'm looking forward to Wednesday. I'm looking forward to the rest of the year.
Yep.
Knicks in 4, man. Let's get the job done, fellas. Let's make history. Let's make history.
I'm looking forward to my phone not fucking falling again. Shit.
Oh man.
It just fell. I'm trying to damn turn off this damn fire hydrant because my father used to fill up the pool in the back, and this shit is real finicky with starting off. But anyway, y'all know what it is. 20% off your order using that code STARTING5. We done. We gotta go knock the heroin off of Tyrone's table so he can stop. Love you, brother, though. But we done. Peace, y'all.
Yes, sir.
See y'all next week.
Peace.
All right.
Later.